I just thought I should put in categories and properly like drop down and organize everything.
You do that every week.
Not
But
really.
I deliberately messed it up, so you have to do it again the next week.
No.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You're telling me you can make drop-down menus in the inventory?
I just add an item that's like just a name with nothing attached to it, and then just put items like as on the right attached to that initial one. Then that way it just becomes categorized. And then for the initial item, I just
really
asterisks.
It
What's that?
happened on Wednesday,
Oh,
right up front of my house.
yeah.
We are
I found
live,
this when
just
oh,
in case.
headset. It
No, it's not. It's all good technically.
it's safe. It's
Jesus
just,
Christ.
I found it when it first started lighting on fire, and I had to call triple clear.
But the audience,
one
a fire,
house down across the street.
a fire, literally one house down.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I think.
You reminds me of that van blew up 2 doors down from where I live.
Yeah, that was in the middle of winter, though, at least.
Yeah.
Don't you literally
Oh,
have a
yeah.
second of that van parked now?
Yeah, there was a second van parked there again of the exact same company yesterday, but they were cleaning up the scorch marks left from the first one.
Jesus Christ.
I need to replace the battery in my headset. I'll be back.
I'll go back to mute now, sorry.
No, it's so good. Welcome back, everyone. It's Voneutia. That was the cold open. Messing with inventory and fire.
Woo!
That seems to describe the party very well. In no way whatsoever. But hey,
Does it?
at least it progresses the story. And by the story, I mean the game. Welcome to session 96 of Echoes of the Forgotten. We're going on a journey for the day, so I think we'll start it off with Darian and get it going. Get gabbing and get going, you know?
Last time on Echoes, the party arrived to Catheros' Colosseum in the Feywild. They split up to fund accommodations, get supplies if needed, and check out the local attractions. All of said attractions were various kinds of blood sport, some more evenly balanced than others. The best of the best accommodations were paid for, and everyone set out unloading their gear, exploring the town, eating, bathing, etc. Once the side events were over and the main event was about to begin, most of the party journeyed to the Colosseum itself to watch the spectacle. For some, blood sport was not particularly their first choice of entertainment, but round after round passed. From fairies and pixies, chimeras and wyverns, hobgoblins and a demon, many fights were had and lots of blood was shed. Eventually the final round arrived, the champion of the arena versus a trio of gorgons, metallic balls with petrifying breath. The battles went on for a long time, the champion appearing to struggle, being outnumbered, but eventually they got the upper hand and slowly but surely started to take down each of Gorgon one at a time. Their weapon of choice, a spear that whistled as it was swung, drew Terra's attention, and after the events were over, she tried to sneak into the champion's rooms below the Colosseum to steal the weapon itself. Unfortunately, the guards here on orders to not let anyone in, and were well versed in the ways of shape changes, and so she was not able to sneak past. Bets were made on the event, gold earned and lost, but eventually the night came to an end, and the next day of travel was ahead of them. With a nearly perfect day of travel having arrived, and possibly a desire to put this blood-soaked place behind them, the party set out with Terra in the lead to their next destination.
And that is where we begin. You have chosen to go to a location of Terra's choice, which has not been revealed to you, so I will not also reveal it. It will be approximately like 3.2 days, so you'll get there like the start of the next morning sort of deal, after the third day. With that, you begin. You start traveling. This area, the Wildy in particular, is very wild. It's got a lot of different sort of biomes, but the majority seem to be either plains and then these very like dense sections of forest that sort of spread around. So for the most part, you are traveling through the plains in this area, and by sort of the middle middle afternoon of your first day, you guys are approaching a river which seems quite difficult to cross at this point. So you spend a little bit of your day walking alongside the river to look for a way that's either got a bridge pre-made into it, either explicitly, or is shallow enough for you to all walk through without much of an issue.
As you journey upstream looking for this place, just somewhere to cross, you all start to hear faintly a little ways away. Can everyone make me just a perception check? Just whoever wants to be listening out while traveling.
I'll be listening out.
Do I?
That's a bad roll.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good roll.
You know? Yeah. Well, Christian and Akva, you two are the first to hear it, and Tara doesn't take much longer for you two. But you guys hear the sound of what sounds like somewhat like a woman crying. It's a very deep sadness, like mixed with like moans of pain, in between the sobs. As you keep moving upriver, the sound only gets clearer, and eventually it's brought to all of your attentions. You know, keep heading this way, you'll come across whoever this is who's crying out.
I like to imagine the thing that catches like Tara's attention is probably me just moving a bit up and then just tapping her like shoulder. You wouldn't happen to know if that is a positive or negative thing around here, do you?
Is that a particularly common thing, and do I know if it is bad or good?
I'm just gonna a blanket question would be: when is the sound of someone crying with like sobs of pain, like mixed in with like moans and pain? When is that a good thing?
You know what? You're right.
It'd be a good play.
Which
It's
is,
just side
is it something Tara's probably
When you
come
touch it.
across like semi-frequently, and she just kind of knows to ignore, or?
I in the Feywild, there's lots of weird stuff you can come across. I wouldn't say it's something you would probably have come across very frequently. There's a lot of strange things in the Feywild, but whether or not you know to ignore or pay attention to it, I'm not sure it's common enough really to have a set band of knowledge like that. You know.
Yeah, and for the intention, like Christine's coming at the sort of idea of like trust nothing unless like someone has an idea. So like she's just not even like really considering the idea until someone else has at least somewhat of a thought about it.
Tara kind of shrugs and goes, Fantasy for real. If I don't know what it is, I don't touch it because my god, have I been burned too many times when I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna pretend I don't hear it. But it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay. How does Akvor react to it?
Affliction. On one hand, it's like that natural urge of curiosity to figure out what it is.
Look at its curiosity. God bless you.
On the other hand, we are at a time limit. And this might be a situation where I'm just going to internally scream.
On your insides, yeah.
Yeah, getting that like initial start of the sentence and then just like the blank stare as like you're just internally screaming. It's like, alright.
It's like he is like sort of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
goes like he's gonna say something, then just puts his hand back again.
Well,
Slaps
Zaz,
face.
as the scout, Zaz, you're a little ahead of the rest of the group at the moment, and you know from the sounds that everyone at this point can hear, if you keep following the river, you're going to come across whoever is crying, or you can try to trek a bit away from the river inland, loop around past them, and keep heading in and hope you find a way to cross the river. That's the choice you guys have to make.
I guess worst case we see, and like she sort of says that and then thinks is like sighs. So speaks up. There seems to be some commotion further ahead that I'm hearing. Be alert. in case, because there's been no positive or negative response yet, in the sense of good or bad. But I imagine that some people here would like to at least make sure things are fine.
Not kind, kill it.
Alright.
Not a bad way to look at things.
As you all continue heading that way for maybe another 10, 15 minutes, the sound itself is present. And even though those with high perception are looking for it, you can't see where it's coming from, but it's definitely coming from the river. It's definitely like at its loudest that it's been, so they're definitely nearby, but you can't locate what creature is making the noise.
I look up.
The sky.
That's the problem. No one looks up.
Start digging in the earth.
Yeah, you go. You look down. I look up. We'll find it.
What are the rest of you doing? Well, Christine looks at the sky and Arkfo starts digging around the riverbed. What's everyone else doing?
I almost said something of a spell that I don't have, forgetting I'm a sorcerer. Wrong campaign. Yeah, someone else jump in if they want. I'm in my fort palace. Oh god.
Really no.
Deferring to other
What?
people's judgment at this point.
I don't
It's in the
really
river.
know.
Yes?
I don't really know what else I could add to it. Like, this is Feywild. This is like completely out of my element. I can't really roll like religion or arcana, and so I think she'd just be like looking to the two like Fey native folk and just sort of hoping. I guess you know what, I'm gonna roll insight on those two to see how like concerned they are about this. She's not in it today.
Wait,
just hang
Tara's-
back, keep.
Tara's not particularly hiding how she feels. You can tell it's kind of like a slight, awkward, almost like walking along, like whistling as if nothing is wrong and she can't hear anything. She's just, for the most part, it seems she's just mildly uncomfortably ignoring it and pretending it doesn't exist.
Like when you hear a screaming child and you're like, I'm pretty sure the mother's around here somewhere. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I feel like I probably, like, because Zaz is so far ahead, I probably wouldn't be able to really get on her reaction to see what he's thinking.
He's in a combative stance, just in case. But
I think
know
she would,
what she says.
in that she would probably, like, hang back, like, sort of middle to the back of the group and just sort of be on guard.
I'll move a bit forward then.
As you're all like kind of semi-milling, like still moving up, but kind of slowing a bit near the edge of the river, the cries, like as I just said, at their loudest at this point, the wails come to a crescendo, and there's almost like a gasping of air, and you watch as the river itself kind of like warbles and shifts into like a bit faster pace for a moment, and then rising out of the center of the river is this.
Oh, pretty.
Oh.
A woman made of water with, like, yeah, as you see, like, flowers and lip pads and whatnot from their clothes. As they like, rise up and they look over at you all, tears streaming down their face as they grip, like they're holding onto their side as if in pain, and they move a bit closer and they goes, you have tools, weapons. Would you be able to help me?
What has happened to you?
So up the river a little ways. Someone is digging into the river. The river is my home. I am the river. As they dig into it, it digs into me. could you go up? Just find what it is that's cutting into the river and make them stop. Please don't hurt them like they're hurting me, but convince them to be at least more gentle. If you do, it's like, look, do you want to cross? I can slow the river so you could cross.
And roll an insight and I failed really badly.
Even with the 9, the pain looks real. Like, this person is definitely feeling things and is definitely in pain. Whether or not she's a good actor is an entirely different thing, but the emotions that she's got is there.
If, like, whether or not she's being honest or not, Selena's believes.
Are Tara or Zaz either familiar with, like, or at least heard of what this is?
Yeah, I think both Terra and Zaz would know what a naiad is. If you don't, a naiad is essentially a type of a water spirit or a water fae. They live in water and basically are what, like a dryad, for trees, is a naiad for water.
Tara will kind of do like a mild salute and just go, well, it's worth a shot. And she
Does
will
get us to our goal
head-
quicker, technically.
she'll head ahead. Try to look for whatever the heck is causing her such distress.
So,
Unless people have any, like, major disagreements with that move.
You're the Naiad.
No, I don't think so. I think initially, like, Christine will always take everything with as much sort of, like, doubt as possible, but, like, probably not even need to make that insight check, just this sort of seeing of the pain. Like, she can understand, like, some parts of things of how people work in an aspect, and I feel like that's just kind of like that little bit of, like, chipping away at that sort of, like, exterior of not wanting to trust things. It's like seeing that expression. It's just like, probably even to the point where it's like, as Tara says we're going and people start moving, she'll just, like, sort of give, like, a proper nod to be like, show that we'll try.
Okay.
But doesn't say anything.
So you got to move up. You start moving up river. Terra in the lead. As you're moving forward to continue the way up to try and spot whatever it is that's doing this, I believe we'll get Terra to make. What check do you think, AJ?
It's locating.
Survive.
Survival makes sense.
Survival or perception, I reckon. Whatever.
I will take that perception so fast.
Or religion.
No, let's not roll religion. I'll pass.
God will guide you. Jesus, take the wheel.
What god?
Relying
What?
more on your senses than knowledge you would have gained through traveling across the Feywild, you spot a section of the river that Jerry wanted to continue with the thing you wanted to do.
Yep. So you spot a section of the river moving up. Like initially, you're like, okay, there'll be something here that's cutting through, it's hurting it. And as you move up, you think you see what it is. As you see mixing into the riverbed up ahead, turning the water nearly white, where it breaks the river up in pieces. You see these large gnarled tree roots kind of running along the riverbed on either side that are really twisting the water up. And on either side of the river, where these roots kind of coming from, you see these two like very large trees that you're just sitting there. As you move a bit closer, one thing you notice is that you're all looking for a place to cross the river. While it's not perfect, the roots would potentially provide a place you guys could just cross up here. But at the same time as noticing that, Terra, and in a sense as well, you both moving up close to the area see mixed amongst the bark of the trees these very subtle, hard to see like faces. It's like almost impossible to see, but the both of you are aware what a treant is, as you see two of them slumbering, one on each side of the river, with their roots digging through, drinking deep.
Interesting.
Kara, very over the top, puts her hands on her hips and does a loud little huff and goes, "It's trance."
Is that a bad thing?
Big tree boys, they're thirsty.
I was going to guess that because trees nearby the river were just absorbing the water, that'd be the case, but you're saying eating.
They're thirsty.
Right.
Like camels?
What's a camel?
Is
We
it
have to
something
try
when we
and-
can cut? Oh, you first.
So we have to try and convince them to find somewhere else to.
Or
To
just do
drink.
it gentler. She did mention maybe just make them do it a bit nicer. Maybe they're drinking too much and they're a little too aggressively. Maybe we're just like, hey, drink a little slower. Don't devour the entire river. Dear God.
Alternatively, we could just remove them.
Got some roots.
She did ask for us to maybe not
Did ask for
resort
tact.
to violence. I'm
Yeah.
happy to. We don't understand the entire situation here. It wouldn't be right just to go in attacking. They might have good reason for what they're doing, and maybe there's some kind of deal we can come to, or not deal, but some kind of agreement. At least meet in the middle somewhere.
Trees even speak common.
That's what I was going to ask. Can we even
We can
speak to them?
try.
I can always ferry words across. I do
There.
spill them.
Likewise, in some sense.
I don't speak tree.
I'm willing to try and at least advocate for her and see if we can come to some kind of diplomatic reason.
I'm just gonna
If you
put away
think
the scroll I was pulling out.
If worse comes to worse, then we don't know what to do. But otherwise, I'd rather not just
you
go
think-
in.
If you think you can come across this diplomatically, then that's fine.
I'd like to at least try.
I could just yell
I
at them.
believe in Selena.
All right.
Okay.
What is it? How are you doing this, Selena?
Jeez. So how far away are they from one side of the river? Like, how long is the river again?
So the river itself is, at this point here, the river is like almost 100 feet wide. Like it's a big river. There's one pretty much almost on the riverbank. Like it's only about 10 feet off the actual water itself. And so you can see the roots are exposed as they run straight from the tree into the water. And then you can see one on the far side, the same way. And their roots are like almost reaching towards each other. Like, we're near the center where they're close together. You can see the kind of roots entangle a bit together.
Okay, so I have to cross.
Or no, you can. There's one of them on this side of the river.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain. I know that this is going to be a persuasion roll. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, on the fly, pull out of my ass like fancy ass words. So please, cut me a little bit of slack if I can just describe, like, roughly how maybe she can, like, appeal to them.
Well, the first thing I think is as you approach, like you can tell that it's asleep. Like it's just dozing.
Alrighty. So she's. First of all, I'm gonna roll, like, as we get, like, closer to their trance, I want to roll if they're asleep. I feel like perception would be the best bet because it's like, how do I inside a tree, right? I want to see what, like, could. So they're drinking from it. Like, he's asleep, but the ones on the other side are clearly, like, drinking from the river because their roots are all in it. Right?
Yeah, like they're both.
Both got roots in the river.
Does it look like they're kind of, like, desperate? Like they're sort of dehydrated or something?
It is a tree.
What is
Okay,
asleep?
yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, I'm going to approach. Kind of not, like, too... Like, she'll be, like, in a peaceful sort of, like, there's no weapons drawn or anything like that. Kind of... Not, like, quietly, but not in, like, a way that might startle them. Like, maybe humming, sort of, a little bit, as she sort of approaches to sort of, like, exude peace. I'm sorry, may I speak to you for a moment? I'm very sorry to wake you. I was just wondering if I could speak with you a moment.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. We just spoke to a lovely lady of water, just down the river. I believe she may be the river itself. She's very hurt. She says that maybe something is digging into her, and she begged us to maybe speak to said people. I'm wondering about your situation right now with the others over there. I don't believe that you would be intentionally, or maybe we even have gone to the wrong people, but I'm just wondering if there's something that we can discuss or work out where she might not be in so much pain, and if you are in need of drink. I don't know. I'm really bad at this, guys. Like, she is just basically just... Thank you.
Roll your persuasion check.
Persuasion. Cool. I'm going to fucking do my thing.
I don't know if you can with that.
Terrible... I can't?
I think favored is for attacks and saves only.
If you fail a saving throw, miss an attack roll, you were right. Oh, I don't have anything else to add to it.
Guidance.
I have guidance. You were right.
You have to declare guidance before you roll, though.
God damn it. Yeah. Okay.
As you make the plea
Really?
towards the tree, it watches, like, its eyes kind of half drifting shut and open them again as it says, like, I am sorry that someone is... What were you saying? It has been a long journey and I am very tired. Could we talk about this in a week or so?
Just
And you
falls
start
asleep
to fall back asleep, yeah.
Fair response. A week.
Okay. That one is too tired. Try with one of the others. I do have the cloak of the manta ray. How she did say that she would allow us passage across the river. And I do have the cloak. How rapid is this river? Right
Here,
now?
where it's a very wide, fast-moving river. Specifically here, where the roots are like present, it's making them a lot more like broken up. But you could attempt to like literally just climb across the roots themselves.
I don't want to hurt them, but like she'll be very careful about it. But she'll also put the cloak over, as she sort of looks to the others and is like, "I'm gonna speak to these ones," and I will cross over to the other ones.
Okay, you can cross the. Is it just Selena going?
I
I'm
want
not
to.
gonna I'm not gonna stop people.
I will wild shape. I will use up a wild shape to change myself into like a little octopus or whatever, and just clutch around Selena's arm.
I'll stay on this side. I might have an idea for this guy.
As will I.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll go across.
I need to get this right. Sorry.
Okay. Well, so Selena and a few others are going to cross over. I'm assuming in Hugin, the way you're crossing, given you don't have a swim speed and it is a rapid river, you're going to attempt to climb across the roots.
Yep.
Okay. Can you make me an athletics check then yourself? Yeah, you're
25.
fine. You're like half in the water, like pulling yourself along using the roots as a guideline as you cross over. When you get to the middle where it gets thinner, you just have to like kind of throw yourself a little bit and grab the next set and keep going. But with a 25, you're good. A person who has a swim speed, i.e. Selena with a cloak, is fine. And the person who's wild shaped into a creature with a swim speed is fine.
Just I need
Yeah,
to-
you can.
So the Mantara gives you your movement as
Let me read
Movement
that, actually.
and water breathing, I believe.
is it movement as movement? Swimming as movement.
While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet.
Okay, so yeah, so it'll take about a round in a bit.
Yeah, to
if
cross.
you're not dashing, which leaves the opportunity of the 3 remaining on the bank to do something as these people are crossing.
Honestly, Hugin will take the longest to cross because they need a lot longer than.
Yeah.
He does not have 60 feet movement, and he is crawling along roots.
So yeah, you
Yeah, I
guys.
want to ask
Kratos
Christine a
climbing.
question.
Sam?
So Sam,
I want to ask Christine a question.
What's up?
So this scroll that I got a while back,
Mm-hmm.
could I aim this under them? And it's create a bonfire.
So like you said that hold of the scroll. It's like it's been long enough where I'm like not sure. Look at what the actual scroll is. Now, no, I think is the answer. You have to probably see where you're creating that. Also, might not be the smartest while he points like towards Hugin is on them. And secondly, we did say we try to do diplomatic. However, I think we can be diplomatic in a different way. I'm going to move up to the tree.
the snoring tree.
Yep. And with first things first, I'm not that strong. I'm just gonna try to kick it, see if it wakes up.
Bonk into it and just.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Grab out my short sword, the palm of it, just smack into him.
Yeah. You do so. Roll a.
Oh, just dagger. Go dagger. Sorry.
Are you doing the? Yeah, roll an attack roll, I guess.
Yep. No, not much. 10.
You donk on the wood.
Just-
You don't go
Yeah,
to
just
work.
try and like hit it, and then I'm just gonna be like,
Doesn't even like hiccup or wake up from that.
she just sighs, like head turn, like over her shoulder. Arkvor, can you
Yes.
just wake him up?
Where's its ear?
Probably
He
at the
says
top
to
of
the
the tree.
tree.
I study it. I have no idea.
Cool. I'm gonna get right up to this thing, and I'll use my daunting roar.
Jesus.
You said to wake it up.
Yeah. You,
Yeah, no
Okay.
fair.
That'll wake it up.
You...
Better than what I was going to do.
They're attacking. Oh,
Oh,
that's a
Sorry,
small
did-
cat.
did you think that someone was trying to attack you or something?
It was a loud, deafening roar. How often do you hear that in a calm situation?
I'm
Quite
casually just
surprisingly.
wiping my teeth while looking at them.
Surprisingly, a lot more than you think. But that's neither here or there. I've just got a bit of a request from a friendly little water creature spirit thing. Can you please not destroy their essence by just completely eviscerating the river here?
Feel free to roll one of your charisma checks, with disadvantage.
Yep. That's fine. The first one's not really meant to be like the main one.
I didn't
Go in
definitely
10.
do
I don't think so. 2 8s.
Cool.
8. Sophia 13.
It's weird. I heard something similar, but that doesn't seem like something I'd do.
Oh, I've only learnt about it myself recently, but by the looks of it, and she like sort of like nods her head like towards the river where okay, cool. I am now going to just sort of do I have
We kill these things now.
I would like to not because of what
We
they
tried.
said. We
I'm
did
just
try,
saying.
and I'm very proud of what we're doing right now. But I also think,
Guys.
and like, yeah, what's up?
This is literally like my one job that I have. Please let me do it.
Yeah, I know.
We're just
we are,
talking about it.
we are like just chatting. It's like I might have something that could end up working better, but hold on, let me see that scroll again. Go do what you want.
Yes, as they're doing this, as you go to check the scroll out, Selena, you are on the other side of the river. Hugan finishes pulling himself up. The roar from Arkfur. Everyone here also hears that. It's still a roar. And as
Yeah.
Selena, you're like climbing out of the water, with Hugan and Terra's like, just flopping around as in the edge of the shallows. If you unwild shape, that's your choice. But the roar goes off and it wakes up the tree on this side. Is like, where's this? Like looks over its eye like a manic as it looks down at you all.
Just
What?
do the same situation where I like try to diffuse, try to like explain the situation. I don't really feel like role playing all that again, if that's okay.
That's fine. Just make it persuasion.
Tara-
Sorry, Tara.
Tara will unwild shape, and she will say hello to the Treant and Sylvan, and just very quiet, friendly before like Selena starts saying, "Please listen to my friend's words. You are causing some distress." So, and she'll just try to kind of be there as like a backup extra source to boost Selena's words.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to help Selena. So Selena, you can make a persuasion with advantage as you go through the same thing, telling it the ordeal of what's going on down the river.
I am going to guidance,
Okay.
and I will roll.
Well, you guidance in a game with AJ, so you immediately implode.
Oh, okay. It's alright.
I thought that was
See
only
you
for
guys
self
next
guidance.
week. If I roll bad, that's a
character.
nat 20. That's a nat
Aw.
fucking 20. She is just like, she pulls the cloak off and the hair kind of like, does the whole flick thing as she, prestidigitates herself dry. She's like majestic.
This
and,
one,
Yeah.
this one, which is like the other one, like basically barely is awake. This one, the eyes like a bit manic as the roar went off. Looks at you, listens to you talking. It kind of starts to relax a bit. You see like the canopy above it like stops quivering as much as it looks around, and it goes, "Okay, I think." He like turns and looks at the river and goes, "Oh, we did that. Oh, that's not. Nope. Okay, my bad. Was not paying attention. Let's
It's
just
okay.
give like 1 moment. Give me a hand." As he like starts to stand up out of the ground as you watch it push itself up, raising in the air. Its roots start to like retract and rip its way through the riverbed as it pulls back towards itself, and it stops and goes, "I'm I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a little bit stuck. Do you think you could help me?" As like he pulls again, you can see like as a part of the roots like passing underneath these like 2 massive rocks that are right on the edge of the riverbed, and it appears like as he's lifted up, they've kind of dropped down and are crushing a part of his root.
I look to Hugh. Would you be able to help him?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hand here as I attempt to pull him from the river.
Yep, athletics check. Sounds like.
Oh, guidance. I'm playing with fire, guys. I'm playing with
Second
fire.
implosion.
Oh, beans.
Strike
Hold
2
on,
out of 3.
You just rolled it.
+1.
I didn't even roll the guidance on top of mine. I should do that. 1 second.
I've
Oh,
already
it's doing
I've already rolled it.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling it for myself before.
Do you athletics to me?
Spell. Oh, no.
Well, will use my Fortune of the Many, for which there is 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
4 people?
15. I'm counting the tree in this one because he wants
Three
to
doesn't
get out
count.
of the.
But there are 3 people, which brings you up to a 15.
Thought it was just.
Ah.
Thought it was just 2.
Well, it's Terra
Does he
and
hit-
I don't think you count
Selena.
yourself, right? It's
Sure.
Terra and Selena, right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh,
14.
yeah. That'd be a 12.
Oh, beans.
So 11, 12, 13, 14 with the +1. As you're trying to like pull, like essentially pull the root and lift the rock, there's like a shearing like crack sound that happens, and the tree goes, "Oh, okay, you did your best, no problem." As it like kind of pulls, and you see like a large chunk of root has been like cracked in a section. And he goes, "Oh,"
Sorry. Is that your tendon?
and looks at you. Goes, "It's a root."
I'm very sorry. I don't know if my magic is something that would be able to help you, but I'm more than willing to try.
Like
Can-
steps over towards Selena and yeah, Tara.
Could I lay my hands on the treant and cast like plant growth, like specifically into him to kind of boost him to be able to pull himself out?
Yeah, you could try. And I think Tara, so Selena, you were thinking of putting a bit of healing magic. It sounded like on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he seems to be like moving towards that as like it will help.
There's like a loud thunderous, like a crashing step as it pulls itself out of the river completely. The roots like re-entwining into its body as it takes a step towards you both. As you go to cast what plant growth and which just a regular cure wound, Selena.
Oh, I mean, how much root did that dude just lose? Like, was it a
It's
pretty
just a-
decent chunk?
Yeah, it just seemed like it hurt a lot. It probably wasn't like a massive wound, but it was just painful.
First level then.
Okay. Just tick off the spell slots, don't need to roll. As the both of you do it, you do that and you see like part of the root starts to like mend up, it's like wrapped around. And Tara, when you cast yours, the flowers, like his tree, like the actual canopy seems to get a bit greener and better looking. I feel like flowers appear in amongst it and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That feels pretty great. Okay. I was going to kick the red one into the water. Not gonna do that now. One moment
appreciate
as he turns and like picks up a rock from the riverbed, which is the rock is about like the size of Hugon's torso, and turns as reaches back and hucks the rock. You watch as it skips along the river like 2 or 3 times, and then Christine, you're like, all right, give me the scroll.
No, I
You
like
go
to think at this point, it's like we were talking about it for a little bit, and it's just like, well, if they're not gonna just move, like, I'm just going to, like, just flicks her fingers, like, a bit of flames, like, surely a little bit of singeing isn't...
and then just
you...
tick, tick, as the rock slams into the other tree.
And you hear,
Okay.
you hear a booming thing in Sylvan. It's just, for those who can hear it, I'm just like, fuck! As he
What translation
sort
of that?
turns around and he just looks and the other guy's like, what the
I wish-
bloody hell was that for? Why?
He's cut out really badly.
He's like, move! We're in the wrong spot! From across the river in Sylvan.
What's wrong with this one?
I'll explain later!
Jackass. He gets up. He stands up. The roots on his end seem entirely fine. As he twists and turns and he begins sort of just walking through the water, making his way across to his other guy.
Fucking birch.
You really don't want to know what they just said to each other.
As they start crossing the river towards them, you're all still like you're close enough to where the Naiad was down the river that you could still hear the crying and everything going on. As the roots are all pulled free, you almost hear like a gasp come from down the river, like loud. And then once finally the 2 treants The one crosses to the other side of the river where you are, Selena, and the two of them argue in Sylvan for a bit. Terry, you can explain that the one who Selena talked to this time explains the situation again exactly as Selena did, but this time the tree being awake enough to listen pays attention. And the two of them just like...
Why did they say little? Just say call her a Naya. That would have made way more sense.
Like, just, you probably weren't listening, don't worry. Alright, let's move out, we gotta find somewhere else to settle down. And the two of them just like trundle on past, still bickering the whole time. Mainly about the fact that one of them now has a large dent in the side from a rock. But as they just trundle off, like, the one you talk to, Selena, kind of gives like a half wave with one of its hands. In like,
She waves
doesn't
back.
say, it just waves to you and just keeps going. The other one just like flips it off after that happens. And then they trundle down. There's the sound of the crying has stopped and everything, and you watch just as the roots are withdrawn here, the river gets a lot calmer and calmer, and then you hear kind of on the wind coming up the same Naiad's voice as it's like goes, "I'm not coming up to meet you here, but I gave my word. I'll make it easier to cross." And you see as the river suddenly like backs up a bit in a spot, the water level drops by a good like couple feet down and gets a lot calmer. You can see back up the river about 5 or 6 meters, the water is building up and up and up like it's going to be a massive flood release when this does go, as she's slowing the river and like make it easier so the rest of the party can cross here simply.
Hera will yell at the others to move as quick as they can.
Sure.
Like, they're sort of like sitting at the river's edge, kind of just like looking into the water, and she sort of just says like, "Thank you. I hope you have some more peaceful days." And then just sort of sits up and like looks ready to go.
Yeah, with the river found a way to cross here. Like Zaz, Tara, you guys probably knew there's probably a place to cross that's almost an entire day's travel, like another half day at least travel, almost out of the way. Having the ability to cross here saves you quite a bit of time, so it keeps you a bit in high spirits so you're able to get on the journey. While in the end you probably didn't save like a whole day's worth, at least it saves you a bit of extra walking, and you guys can find a nice place to camp in the evening.
The best part is that I don't think that the river would have stopped any of us. Literally.
I mean, if the river was trying to, in my
Yeah, of course. Like,
Probably
look,
not,
two people
but
that two people that just shift. Marine cloak. I have Marine's armor. I just didn't want to swap.
I just wanted to be useful.
No,
Basically
it's
telling
great.
me the whole
It's
point
great.
is mute. I'll just see myself out.
No, it's not mute. Because like they now have a friend.
Yeah.
Be normal and
Word
just swam
spread.
across, but now I've got to run along the basin.
As we said before, you find a location that is still nearby to this river as it spreads out a branch along here for you to get some nice water with. It's not enough to improve your general inability to properly long rest, but you have nearby water, which is good. And you find an encampment for the night.
Cool.
So we jump to day 2.
It's a shame I suck at cooking.
I believe
Real
it.
quick favor. How many
Interesting
days have
cooking?
we
No way.
traveled overall?
This is your 5th day of travel.
Yeah, but I'm
Well,
not
you just
sure.
finished your 5th day of travel. This is the beginning of the 6th.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what day. I'm just gonna put an extra charge on that, recharge on that, because I missed
I think
a day.
it's still technically a day is one recharge here. Doesn't matter about outside.
Yeah, wherever you cast an ability is the time that you're on.
It's more
Yeah.
remembering when I used it. That's my problem.
Always great.
All right.
Alright.
The night comes and goes as you all get what rest you can. The sounds here are, as I just said, like it's the sounds and feel of the place keep you from getting a full night's sleep. At least not a deep enough one to regenerate missing resources or fully heal any wounds. Not that you have any right now. But eventually dawn breaks and it's time to keep journeying on. Terry, you lead the way again, given you are in fact the guide right now, and you will continue journeying towards the goal.
Throughout this day, it's pretty easy. There is no real overcoming problem for you all to face for a majority of the day. It seems to be very much lightly traveling through some, like, maybe a leg-high grass at best, until sort of when it's starting to become it's not really becoming any time specifically, but it is draining on you that you've been walking for a significant amount of time. Most of you are probably like nearing the end of your ability to continue. Maybe you could go for a couple more hours, but after that that's like forced march territory. And as you do, while traveling across this leg-high, long, tall grass, you suddenly get to an area where it's seemingly all flattened, in a very in a weird shape in the ground. You can see that it's still sparking up fully around you, but like as you step into this area, it seems to be entirely flat.
As you move into the flattened area, you're keeping an eye open because none of you are fully comfortable here. I'm assuming people are watching out for threats. Hugin, could you roll me a nature check, Hugin? Jimmy? Oh, there we go. Everyone's moving forward, and you're looking out one way, people looking other ways. You're going, you see it with a 4. Honestly, you're not sure what you see. As to your view, for lack of a better word, you see a nearly house-sized orange gourd that kind of shuffles along the ground a bit past the tree line. And something about this Hugin. Something about this literally house-sized pumpkin, maybe? It just looks like it would make the most delicious meal you could possibly imagine.
You look at that, Demi?
Nope, he's muted.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, I was doing my darndest. Sorry, I was talking all that time.
Yep, I assumed.
So good, buddy.
Yeah, you see a giant gourd sort of swooshing by a small forest that pops off, and you are in this position. You're like, well, that could be good food. But yeah, as you note, as you're around you, your party members around you look like they can only go on for a couple more hours. So, yeah.
Hello guys. I found there's supposed to be a giant gourd pumpkin. You guys look like you might need some food. I thought you might want to know where it is, and I point directly at its location.
You point at it where it was. No one else can see a giant pumpkin there. You can't see anymore. It's gone. But what you do see are tracks of what looks like something rolling through the underbrush, leaving, as you see through the flattened area yours passed through, a very similar looking area to that.
Oh.
I don't think that we have rations. I don't think it's worth going out into the dark woods chasing a giant pumpkin.
I think I've been misled. That does not look like the pumpkin anymore. Looks like tracks.
Pumpkin tracks.
But that would have to have moved so quickly, if that's the case.
I think we
perfectly
might
fine
be in
with
a
hard
little
tack.
bit dangerous.
What'd you say, Tess?
I said, Selena said I'm perfectly fine with hard tack.
No one's perfectly fine with that tech. Deception check.
I have a blueberry.
I'll roll a deception check.
Goodberry soothes the soul.
She's perfectly fine with hard tack.
Oh, is that how it works in the Feywild?
While you're saying this, Selena, while you're saying you're perfectly fine with hardtack, and maybe you're like, oh, I have Goodberry, something about the area here, just the way the Feywild is, where it kind of ekes around all of you as you think you've been eating rations, for days traveling. Goodberries taste like nothing. They taste like nothing. You eat them and you're fine, but it's just nothing food. And you just think, what would be really good? A nice big bowl of vegetable soup.
Like everyone's eating, like everyone's just like, oh, that sounds good right now. Aqua's like, I can make that. I can make it.
What's a vegetable?
Midberry.
Zaz is just thinking, it's not raw meat, but it's the best that it's the best that vegetables gonna get to it.
I mean,
Now,
at least the inside pumpkin is called the flesh.
As for someone that's been like to and from the road for like a year plus, how much has it affected you? Out of curiosity.
This isn't like a mind-dominating effect. It's just like,
Okay, yeah.
you could all choose to ignore this and continue on and go take your camp. But there's just part of all your minds that wander, like, how good would it be to eat fresh, well-made, like, nice, delicious vegetable soup, or roasted pumpkin over a fire, or just...
I do miss the meals that Aqua makes on random occasions for no reason.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah, totally.
I want to know if this is triggering me like the other thing.
Which other thing specifically?
The Arc-Fae.
No, not the same effect. The
Ah,
insight
still
you get,
wanna have
Got
it.
it.
honestly, the only insight you get is a look across the faces of everyone here, and everyone except Selena at least has like a bit of like there's just a little bit of kind of not longing in their eyes, but like maybe a bit of like some like a little hunger. The way their mouth moves slightly contain like tasting something that's not there. Selena is a stone wall.
But
Is it because of my deception roll?
I mean, he beats
Yeah.
it. He beats it. He beats it. You know.
It's almost
He
perfect.
did, yeah, no, it's true. He
It's
did.
almost
He
perfect
beats it,
wall.
beats it. He can see through the stone wall. There is that look of like, yeah, I really want that.
You know what I'm gonna
Oh
do?
no.
For everyone who's like focusing on, I'm going to open the
Yeah.
vial of
Okay,
pox membrane I have.
Mhm.
I'm going to like wave it under all their noses.
I'm fine. But
Really
it
sweet.
seems more of like a consideration of like.
I'm just
it
trying to
would be
get their
nice. It's been
attention
a
off it.
while, but yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
we gotta
that's
go.
the one that smells good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm-
eat this. This is mine.
I'm with you, man.
Jeremy, I would like to ask what your stealthing away is going to do. Like, what is the means of
gonna go hunting
if
for
there
it.
is a successful stealth?
Jeremy, please.
Stealth away from the
Jeremy,
pumpkin.
Trying to avoid my pox membrane.
Jeremy, no.
He's going hunting. He's gonna go find a
Don't
pumpkin.
hunt the pumpkin, Jeremy, don't.
Are you gonna hunt the pumpkin, Jeremy? He's not saying anything. I don't know if he's muted or just not talking.
I'm muted. I've said it 6 times. I'm wondering why
Hey,
nobody
Jeremy, what are you
fucking
doing?
listens.
We're waiting.
I want to
for
go
it.
have a look.
No, don't do it.
I just want to
Have
have a look.
fun.
Roll.
I'll miss you though. Maybe.
Saz is about to become Cinderella.
Alright, go ahead, roll a stealth check while Alpha is getting the attention of everyone.
Yeah.
Does the giant
Fuck
pumpkin become
no.
small?
Yeah.
It's a
Doesn't matter
horrible
anyway.
roll.
Even I see
You
that.
have to beat a 17, but
Now we have to roll perception to see if
Yeah.
we're all like, oh, only just do I see.
Yeah, I don't care about you, buddy.
I was going to say use your passives.
I was
Yeah.
thinking passive, but no.
it's
fine.
just like,
True.
I'm using passive because I'm currently focused on something else.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for a
Passive
pumpkin.
is better than my normal. It's like turns around. It's like, What are you?
so-
What are you doing?
Just going to have a look.
Just
I
wanna
don't.
talk.
I feel like it's a trap.
Trust me.
Okay. Damn it.
That works too easy. She doesn't say that out loud.
Don't you laugh at me.
So I'm hearing is
Just
Zaz
got
is,
soft with him.
Zaz is attempting to sneak off. You know, as well as you can call that sneaking.
Zaz is using stealth. Jeremy is using persuasion.
Yep. The question is, Zaz is off. He's going. Everyone sees him. What is it? People going to go after the pumpkin, or you're always going to say "fuck that shit"? What's happening?
No. Fuck no.
So fuck no to fuck that shit. So you're going off pumpkin then? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
He said he just wanted to have a look. Does he seem like he wants us to stay back and he wants to like do it on his own, or is he just doesn't give a fuck? He just wants to go have a look.
Just wants to go have a look.
I'm not following him. You
Alright,
can
I
walk over there.
guess we'll go over there, especially if Christine's going.
Oh god.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Oh, you're not?
No, I said fuck no.
Oh.
I'm not doing
I
that.
thought you said, fuck, I don't know what to do. Shit.
I think regardless, as Jeremy is just gonna go talk to him, I'll need you to roll, since you are near the roll for this event, to roll either a survival or an athletics check with disadvantage.
Is that for me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Survival or athletics with disadvantage?
Yep.
It sounds like it's a solo adventure too.
Ooh,
Oh.
guys.
So you start heading off, and you're like, I'm just gonna go have a look. I'm just gonna find the pumpkin, or whatever it is. Have a look at it. You start walking in the direction. Stealthing is best, you think. You walk. You walk for a bit longer, and you're like, all right. I don't fucking see this pumpkin. There's probably no pumpkin. Pumpkin probably never existed. You never saw it initially.
Oh no.
Hugh is probably full of shit. You
Well, I
turn
just
back.
wanted to have a look.
You turn back. The rest of the party is not there,
Yeah.
and you're just like, fuck. As you were not paying, you were focused more on trying to find this thing. You realized that you weren't paying 100% attention to the path you took following these tracks. The rest of the party, you all, since no one else seemed interested in going with him,
Nope.
you all wait. And then you wait a bit longer.
Like an hour passes.
And it is just
After an hour, I'm out. I wouldn't be waiting any longer than that. She'd be sitting there like at the freaking 20-minute mark, like should have been back by now. She wouldn't have gone that far. By an
These
hour,
are
it's just
very
like
resourceful creatures.
And then you can
Where
give
did you say
yourself
that pumpkin was?
inspiration.
Well, that's over there.
Oh, yeah.
One.
No, but what? Yeah, like how far away was the point where Hugo said that's where the pumpkin was?
Oh, it's like it was like on the edge of a tree line, like a little ways away. It's still, it was a decent bit,
Yeah.
but like Inazaz is not visible at all.
So there's probably no I can't discern any of these trees apart. Okay. So it's 20, 30, however long now, and Terra. Are there mazes just randomly we have to worry about?
I mean, sometimes kind of. I mean, you can end up in
Sometimes.
places you didn't mean to end up.
I mean, sometimes is the correct answer.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just, yeah, it's just Feywild stuff.
So even the same place twice can be both a maze and not a maze, depending on the week.
Depending where you step, depending if something's around. I don't know, depending if you ate an apple or a pear for breakfast.
There's a
It's
problem I
Feywild.
see.
As you're saying this, and you're saying a maze could be a Feywild could or could not be made at the same time. If this was a show, the camera would pan
Yeah.
from Christine's face to Tara's face as she explains this, as you do, the sun sets in like 4 seconds. Like, the nature of the wilderness here is that time is inconsistent. Like, it's never been a consistent full day. Sometimes it just gets weird. Like, as you're talking, the sun goes from, like, you know, kind of near to setting to being full down in the span of your statement, Christine.
Like,
Response.
like humorously so.
Yeah, it enhances like the kind of like slight annoyance at like this place in general. Then that happens, then she just sighs. Like that sort of deep, like you kind of just have to just accept what's happening, and
then it hard cuts to Inazaz, who it's now also dark all around you, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, like if this was a show, it'd be like both of them like at the same time. This conversation was like, well, I'm lost. It's like, I mean, sometimes they fails like that. It's like, and then both at the same time. It's like, at least it's not dark, and then it immediately becomes dark.
Yeah, I like the idea is that as soon as it goes dark, like Christine just starts to like swear, say fuck, and like Zaz ends it. Like as a cut.
I'm imagining some arc fade just went
I had a
and
good way.
flipped the switch and it went dark.
Beefy.
Just looks,
time.
he just looks at the sky. I've had a good life. Lies in the ground.
So that's not good. This like
Either it's
this
probably-
when Selena is like panicking, like it's just like this is. We have to try and find him.
We have no guarantee we're going to end up in the same place if that's how this place is.
You say that's only the case if we're traveling not with someone who's been here before. Not with someone who comes from here, looks to Terra.
You know what? Let's not all potentially get lost the same way he just got lost, and we'll stay here. Maybe Mr. Squiggles can find him.
Can someone squiggle back? That's actually smart, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Terra
going to
will summon
trust-
Mr. Squiggles.
I'm going to trust that he can at least move around in the Feywild on his own, alright, for at least a night. Misplaced? I will find out soon. But at least, if I can just rest for a little bit, I could potentially swap something out. And see if I can contact him.
Oh, wait, I have an idea. I pull out my stone.
Well, that saves me from swapping, actually, because you can just do that
Just
now.
call some.
What am I saying before I say it?
Do not ask where are you, because that is a waste of a thing.
Terra actively giggles.
Okay. I hold the stone. I
Do you
think.
want us to roll something? AJ?
I was gonna
wanna
ask
spell
for Mr. Squiggle to roll a perception. Anyone who is going to go look for Zaz at some point, roll a perception check, and Zaz do the same. We're gonna use.
I know where I am.
I know, but are you gonna go look for them? Are you gonna? If you're not looking back for them and you're just standing where you are, totally fine. But if you're looking to find your way back, also roll a
No, I'll
perception.
find my way back.
And we'll just use our passive stealth checks, which his is a 15.
I'm
Does
lost.
anyone have a 9 in your group?
No.
Oh, what? Stealth?
Passive stealth.
Passive stealth?
Stealth.
17.
I've got a passive stealth of 9. Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Know how to check that.
10
It's just
plus your
your,
stealth
stealth.
modifier.
10 plus your modifier. If it's negative, it's minus.
Mine's 17.
Oh, okay. Mine would be like a plus 1,
15.
I guess.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 12.
Anyway,
I
continue with the scene.
Okay, I think I've wrote this out. Inazaz.
so
Two things. Are you in a phase? And can you make it back to us? We are standing in squiggles.
Mr. Squiggles!
He ran out of
God.
words.
You can
Yeah,
respond
you
to
go
that as you want. Yeah, you do.
I need 20, 21. Is it 21 or 25?
25.
Add on at the
I
end.
get four.
Mr. Squiggles.
Sorry,
Yay.
Mr. Squiggles.
I
Mr.
don't
Squiggles
know
will not
where the
take the
phase
punchline, though.
is. Probably. Okay. Bye.
I unintentionally relay that in Infernal.
Oh, cool.
That's okay, I can still understand you.
Same, but still.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what you're saying. Before we send out Squiggles, may I, let's see, I've got something in here that I can tie onto Mr. Squiggles. I don't know, just like a little, just like random item, like a just like a bit of cloth or something like that, and I'm gonna cast light on it to try and make Mr. Squiggles be a little bit more. If that's okay with Terra. Sorry, you go.
Sorry. So I was like, hold on a sec, actually. I want to pull out the pendant. Is it still able to, like, just knowingly detect where the nearest one is? Or, like, the opposite it is? Here, even in the Feywild?
Yeah, in the rough direction at least.
Okay. I will then take it off, grab out some random paper, whether some of it might be the documents from Voskwezu, some of it might be from like the Soulforge, whatever, and I'm just going to scribble, if you can't find us, attune to this. And I'm going to take off my version of the pendant. Hold on, actually. If we are struggling to find him, and it takes a while, or he's somewhere far, whatever, at least if he has this and he has the time to attune to this, it can act as the signal to allow us to find him.
That gives me an idea as well.
No.
If I go out there with Mr. Squiggles, you'll know exactly where I am. But there's no risk of me getting lost.
Yeah, but what happens if something happens to Mr. Squiggles and Mr. Squiggles has to go away, then you get lost in the middle of nowhere alone with nowhere to find you? Apart from
We can find it, but that's not where my worry is.
yeah, you being alone in the Feywild when you're not familiar, that's just like a big pile of no.
I can't. We can't leave him out there. His own.
Selena, he's from here. He knows what this place is like. If there was anybody to be lost, it would be best if it was him or me. We're the most likely to find our way back to everybody. And Zaz can certainly hold his own. He'd probably eat something if he tried to go out.
I don't like this.
You can also burrow underground or something. Look for worms.
You're gonna rock for who wants to go with her.
Is nobody gonna listen to the fact that I said we should not get more people potentially even more lost?
I believe in what you said, and I agree with what you said. But at least with this, we can't lose her. I need someone to stay close to her, and it's by rope.
I don't
She's
think we should be
going.
separating to begin with, but
We
Well,
shouldn't. Yeah, no, that's kind of my entire point. She shouldn't be leaving at all.
you can
I'm
see in
not
Chrissy's
going to-
face.
look at it this way. Do you want to take the one that literally can take the hits, looking to the suit of armor over there, or the one that can run very fast if they get separated? If you're insisting on this plan, which
I'm never going to do anything that I'm told not to in this group. I trust you all, but I don't feel right leaving him out there.
That's why we're sending Mr. Squiggles. And look, if Mr. Squiggles can't seem to find him, it doesn't work, we can try other solutions. But currently, I think the safest thing is to send Mr. Squiggles. He's smart and he's very
Okay.
bright and easy to see. And Mr. Lizard Boy knows what Mr. Squiggles looks like.
we should at least try this first.
And if it
But you
doesn't
won't
work,
Right.
then we
understand
try
my
something else.
work.
But this is the safest bet to start with, I think.
And your warg act as someone you can know where they are at any point.
I can communicate with them telepathically for up to a mile.
Do you know their position?
Not
That's what I'm
exactly,
asking.
but I can just recall them.
Then not worth it. Not as important.
Alright. So, cut a long story short.
Yep.
Selena and Mr. Squiggles go looking for
Oh.
his house.
No.
No?
So,
Fantasy
Selena's-
Grads has crashed.
Selena is going to hold back because the party is apprehensive on that. So she's going to cast light.
Oh, go on.
She's going to cast light on a little bit of cloth onto Mr. Squiggles' neck, like a little neckerchief, so he's just a little bit brighter, even though he's already made of fire. And she's going to see if that will work.
Yeah, as you do, as everyone's getting ready, as this conversation from the point of the sending has probably been about an hour of people discussing the safeness and, like, not safeness, and ultimately this decision being made. As Mr. Squiggles is about to be sent off, Zaz, you stumble into the group an hour later, finding Hugin.
Good.
Well, I didn't find the pumpkin.
See? He's fine, I told you!
Just kind of like, just puts her hand, like, hands over her face for a bit, just kind of like breathes deeply and just walks off.
It
Walk off.
must have been a mirage. I'm sorry, my friend.
You are not
What did I
walking
miss?
off from the group right now.
You say, what did I miss? And the group is like, it's now nighttime enough. Everyone's hungry because they've been waiting to not eat. It's like,
wanna-
it's time to set up camp. And just the failure that was the hunt of a pumpkin hanging over everyone here. Like, it was a disaster.
Yep.
You got lost. You might, if people followed you, who knows if you'd even be on track anymore. Honestly, given the fact of how hungry you are and Zaz, how tired you are, you feel like at this point the stress and everything would have given everyone a level of exhaustion due to the failure of the event. But because of your departure roll and you started so good, you ignore the first exhaustion you would have gained.
Oh god.
Let's go.
Instead,
I
you
would
just get
like-
a -1 to your arrival.
I like to approach Zaz. He's like, "What did I miss?" I'm going to just like sort of go up to him, put my backpack down. Oh, well, can you come here for a sec? I'm gonna grab out rope. I'm going to just be like, "Give me your wrist,
Which one? Holds both.
both of yous."
No.
I'm just gonna. Okay. Give me your wrist.
What are you doing?
I have manacles if you want them to hold
No.
hands. Jesus.
No, I want to make sure he doesn't get lost again, because
That.
I don't think manacles is great for combat. At least with rope, they could cut it.
I'm
What are you talking
fine.
about? Those
Oh, you're
two
I
fine?
literally
clothesline each
told you
other.
to trust me.
I did. That's why no one else is. telling
That's
me.
why you're now not trusting me.
Absolutely not, because how long just passed? Because I don't know.
Long enough.
Selena's like sitting under like a tree, sort of like basically like you can probably tell
Yeah.
that she's still like kind of like recovering, shaking, but like sort of
Yep.
just hands over her face, kneeling.
There's like a sigh. And just in a bit of a softer voice, like just for mostly like for you, maybe helpful to hear as well. At least go apologize to her for worrying about you. Yeah, go back and start doing the job of camp making.
You're not a fucking chill pill. And he'll go over to Selena. What's wrong?
I'm fine. It's just a bit stressed.
I don't believe you.
Sort of like looks down with that kind of like. I don't know how much more I can take of this place. No offense to any of this, but I'm so far away from everything I have ever known. And I don't really have a whole lot to hold on to right now. And I'm just holding on to that pact that we made as just something, anything right now. And if you were to die, then that would be nothing. It's taking everything in my power to keep fighting for this corrupted existence. Just, there's not a whole lot of goodness left. And I don't know about you, and I don't know anything about you, but I need help. And you offered help. And if you died, then that's it.
You need to trust me.
You went after a pumpkin.
I only went to make sure that it wasn't something dangerous. Because at least I may know how to handle it. This place is chaos. And we must be careful. I have the capacity to flee from almost anything.
I was this close to walking out there.
Don't follow me where I go. It's not safe. But someone has to tread that path.
Zaz, the path I walk is literal death. I had a god tell me that. Nothing's safe. It's just delayed.
Would that not technically mean until that fated day you are immortal? Because it is,
No.
as you put, destined that you die to that.
Who knows what fate is? Who knows how it'll work out? I don't. I'm not scared of that. I'll trust you from now on. Apologize.
You'll look down. I'm sorry for worrying you.
It's okay. You don't have to play nice.
Very nice. And he'll sit down.
Christine. If the
So-
scene is over, I'm making sure the scene, you good, or you move on? You have more stuff to say before I move on.
No, I think she'd just sit there
Okay.
quietly unless he keeps talking.
No, that was it.
Perfect. I thought I read that right. Christine.
Yeah.
You were saying you were going to do camp stuff.
Did I say I was doing that? I forgot I was doing last time.
That's what you said. Are you doing it or not?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's what I said my role was last time. I kind of forgot.
Yes. Your role is in fact camp master.
Sure.
We
I
remember the
read it.
roles. We wrote them down. Well, fun thing. So if you're going to, are you going to use your once a travel camp?
That's a travel, right?
Let's go get a long rest in the middle of travel.
This also goes to Akbar as well, doesn't it? Either one of them.
Akbar could also do it because he's the other one. Yep.
Yeah.
What was our destination again? Remind me. It was
Green
to
Number 2. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You here?
And Camp Master was survival.
Yep. So you'll have to make a survival check, or Arkva can make a stealth check, or if you both want to burn them, one of you can make the check with advantage.
Traveling at a rate of what? 3 per day? 4?
Probably should have swapped our roles.
I'm right about 4. You know what? I'm gonna save it for the following night because I get the feeling it'll be better then.
I'm wondering about morale. I'm not that great at a lot of.
Actually, you make a valid argument. You know what? No, I'll use mine now. I'm gonna
You
look
use
around
yours
the
now?
perimeter.
Okay, then I won't.
Okay. Then Arkva stealth check.
I'll just keep doing the basic stuff for now.
You take your time. You find a good a place you believe is good to rest up and recover. You move around, spotting. You eventually find like an area where the ground dips a bit. There's a hollow where a fallen tree provides some cover. You think it's a good place to rest, and you all settle down to have a long rest there. Fortunately, this place you believed was perfect, out of the way, hidden. That spot was like some animals move past here. You hear some large thing, like thunder, on past the middle of the night, like rolling through the darkness. But throughout the night, unfortunately, so much stuff happens that you still can't get the benefits of a long rest. So unfortunately, you fail.
Breakfast time, though, right?
Well, as everyone is down for sleeping, as you're all resting, watches are happening and whatnot going on. Zaz.
That's my name.
Yeah. You were out in the forest. You're wandering on your own for a bit in the dark, making your way before you go back to the rest of the group. And as you're resting now, your sleeping mind wanders back to that stumbling through the dark, through the trees here. And as you do, as you're moving through this dark patch of forest, you feel a sense that you're looking for something. You're not sure what it is, but there's something out here you're looking for. As you move forward, the darkness settling only heavier, making the few remaining dregs of light from the reflecting off the moon stretching out to create these deep shadows all around you as you push deeper and deeper into the forest, looking for just somewhere or something or someone. It's hard to remember. Yeah, your head itches, but for some reason you don't want to look up, and you keep moving forward into the darkness. Time passes. You're getting tired. You're not really you're not 100% sure when the last time you had an actual meal was, or really how long you've been walking for. Well, at this point I'm not even sure it would be walking anymore, as you're stumbling from leg to leg. You only realize after a bit that you're clutching onto a note in your hand. And you open it again, you're looking down at this note, and it just says, "Don't follow me where I've gone. I know the way back. Don't try to follow me. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Zaz." It's weird, you don't remember this note. You remember. And then your head really, really itches. It almost hurts with how much it itches as you keep moving forward into the dark forest. You splash through a puddle, and as you splash through a puddle, your foot catches on a root. You trip. You're looking down into this, the moon reflected off this puddle in your face as you see your own red scales staring back at you. Something wrong about the reflection, though. Your hand reaches up the side of your head, tracing up, but it hesitates just above your eyes. It won't go any further. And then you hear a crack in the forest as your head looks up and you see a figure stepping out of the darkness into the moonlight. Their body's a bit inconsistent. Maybe they're 6, 7 feet. You aren't sure. Your head really hurts now, though. And you look back down into the water, and looking up, you don't say anything, but the face down there moves and it goes, "You can't forget forever." And you wake up in the morning. And that's where we're going to have our break.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Nice.
Neat.
Neat. Good stuff. I liked the pumpkin puzzle, guys.
I did too.
It's a great puzzle.
I enjoyed the pumpkin puzzle as well.
It'd be a fantastic puzzle if it was solved. If that wasn't solved, any puzzle.
That's my favourite
No.
part of the puzzle, the fact that we failed.
Miserably.
Yeah.
That's the best part. It's a big pumpkin. It was entirely AJ's idea. We're like, hey, the event is this. What do I want it to be? And AJ was like, pumpkin. I'm like, all right, it's pumpkin now.
Pumpkin.
I don't know how much thought AJ put into it, but he said pumpkin, and I said okay.
Oh, I thought there'd be a
love
general
that.
theme with all the events that we had today, and I was like, a pumpkin
Oh,
would
yeah.
fit the theme. But
It's not even Halloween.
that was the amount of thought I had.
I'm okay with it.
Like, big pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
I tried to interact with it, but it didn't work.
I liked the trees. I liked that I rolled a nat 20 finally after all those dog shit rolls earlier on.
I also like the trees.
I was
The
ready
trees
to
were my
fight.
idea. I know. We had we're like the Naiad will say, "Hey, don't fight them," and then we had a little note that says, "Zaz may fight them."
Fucking tree ants.
Hi, we'll be right back.
I am
That's a bad shit. I'm also gonna be happy.
I'm going to quickly believe I'll be right back too.
I was literally thinking, I'm like, I reckon with all this discourse that's happening, if you guys leave to go find Zaz, Zaz is gonna get back to camp, find him, and be like, where is everyone?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was also my worry.
Because in my
I
head, the
was
first thing I
fully
thought,
expecting like somebody would go off on their own, or like two people would
Mm.
go off, and then we wouldn't see them for like 2 days. But Zaz would
The-
come back within like the next couple of hours.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You probably
thing
don't
in my
know how much
head-
time has passed.
the thing in my head was like, oh, like if we split up even further, it's gonna be a problem. And then like with the whole conversation, is like, I don't want to encourage this, but I'm not
Mhm.
going to stop it.
I like how you were gonna treat him as a wandering dog and just tie him up. It's like, no, stop.
No, it's like when you're in a dungeon, you need to like make sure you're all together, you're not getting separated. It's like this is just one large dungeon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
no, I
Feywild
was-
was just one very large dungeon.
I was trying to
It's
figure
not-
out if we'd actually be passing Osiris' birthday soon, and it's like, well, technically
I don't
yes,
think
but
he
do we know
told
that?
us.
No.
I made him roll for it. We journeyed together a lot. He didn't mention it when it was his birthday, but maybe
No.
after the fact.
That's what my point was. I don't think he ever actually mentioned it, so
Yeah, that's why I made you roll for it.
you made me roll for it.
I told you to roll for it.
Oh, what do you want me to roll?
X-ray
Read the fucking
check.
thing, Sam. Just read. It's like 7 words.
Oh, I thought that was to what the others were saying. I won't lie.
No.
Persuasion
for
check,
you.
DC 10.
Roll a persuasion check. Your DC is 10.
Damn, how'd you know I was terrible
my,
at those?
the DC for me would be like 17.
Actually, no, I'm very neutral of those. Yeah, I don't know.
Sucks to suck.
I don't know people's birthdays. You kidding?
It'd be a hatch day anyway.
No, it was just going to change if I sent a message to
Regular
Osiris
day.
or someone else. Because, yeah, I think I've done the math right, and I think I know roughly what it's going to be at the 7-day mark. That's terrifying.
I'll tell you, I don't remember Osiris's birthday.
14th is the yes, apparently.
There you go. Oh, you looking at the calendar?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm too scared. I'm too
I
scared
actually,
to
I
know.
do actively use the calendar.
It's.
I have been keeping track.
I am burying my head, like my character is burying her head in the sand about the like how long we've been here for.
There is a reason in character Arcris only told one person.
Yeah.
Because, quite frankly, it's freaking Arcra out too, but doesn't want to freak everyone out.
Understandable.
It's
I
like
feel
we're gonna get back this time next year.
The idea is like, yeah, you guys have been here for this would be day I think 5,
This one's
and
6,
shit
was
is
it?
day 6. Well, so you got here day 1, you're back. It says
Oh, I've done
2,
it. I've done the math.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is day 6. We have a little tracker. I'm just not looking at the notes. It has a tracker on it. So 2 months have passed.
Yep.
Oh. Thanks, Darian.
I was intentionally not saying.
I know, but I'm the GM.
It's okay,
I'm-
he's allowed to.
Yeah. I'm not here to make people.
He's allowed to be
calm.
mean to me. He's allowed to make me sad.
Design.
Selena doesn't know yet. Bury head in sand. Don't even think about it. It's fine.
Yeah, Slane doesn't know.
I'm just
Become
glad I found an
ostrich.
idle game I can just have running 24/7 pretty much.
Is that what they mean by ostrich size?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll be back.
Fucking
Oh,
damn it.
that is so stupid.
Ostrich.
Yeah, ostrich
Listen,
size.
your mother handing that much, mate.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's not even a read because it's honestly a really good pun. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Crazy style, Dio.
Every so often, I'll get something funny out.
What do you mean every so often?
Your puns are pretty fucking slamming. I just refuse to accept and tell people that they're good.
Stop sucking my dick. It's
No.
unbecoming.
I mean, you bring it here and we'll see what happens.
I hope it's a pretty good penis, if I'm gonna be honest here.
Whoa!
God,
I'm sorry,
man,
I just zoned back in. What did I just hear?
And I'm back
No,
in
it's
the
okay.
conversation.
Honestly, Mim, if I was you, just zone back out. It's all.
Yeah,
I wish I could.
For Margaret, I come back and sit down, and that's what I hear.
Yeah, no, I wish I could zone back out. Fuck me. Oh my god, how many get a nice girl?
I'm gonna leave.
Come on, don't leave. There's a recourse for that.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm all sweaty now. Holy shit.
Are your knees weak and arm spaghetti? There's vomit on your splitter already, Mom Spaghetti, you're nervous?
No.
Just calm and ready.
Oh, can't lose yourself.
I'm pretty calm and ready.
But do you keep on forgetting what you wrote down and the whole crowd goes so loud you open your mouth but you just can't get the words to come out?
No.
You have to sing the whole song to me, man. I don't need to be serenaded tonight.
I'm not serenading you, I'm just quoting famous William Shakespeare of our time.
Call it my
Marshall Mathers, Lose Yourself.
I thought it was Isaac Newton.
Yo, I
No,
love
no,
Big
no.
Newtons.
I prefer my Newton's Bert.
Oh, fair.
Oh my god.
What?
No, just this entire conversation's giving me brain rot. Oh my god, I'm trying to draw. It's really dark in here and I don't want to turn the light on. I've just got like my little galaxy light going. Oh, like I should really stop and just take this up tomorrow instead. Ooh, someone has come into my room. Don't. Oh, you turned the light on, mate. It's too fucking bright. Turn it off, please. Thank you.
I do it 3 or 4
Like a
more
vampire.
times.
Like. You know, I'm gonna draw it later.
Wait.
AJ,
Mhm.
I have started on Rebecca's character.
That's gonna be way harder than what I gave you.
Surprisingly, did pretty good from the get-go. we're pretty much, we have one thing that I need to hold off before she sort of decides exactly how it looks, but it's a background sort of thing, and it is horrifying. She's really happy with it though, so but holy
Turns out
fuck, it's just horrendous. It's for a one shot it was like a 4-shot that Darian's gonna run doing in the cyberpunk universe. And
Cyberpunk
my
adjacent.
word. Cyberpunk
I was
adjacent.
gonna say, like, are you doing the whole cyberpsychosis thing, or?
No, I'll give you the basic rundown. So basically it's Warforged, but add meat.
Yep, nope, that's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't
it's
use
like
my
Cronenberg meets Terminator, and it's just horrid. It's so horrid.
Yeah, it's fine as long as none of you start randomly morphing like was it the V2s, 3s? I don't remember.
I think I've seen Jeremy's, and I think his was also a little out there. I have no idea how normal's case is. I think
Mine's
Mine's actually very normal.
Mine was pretty normal.
Jeremy's character, little creepy looking, kind of like, yeah, more on the Maelstrom sort of style. Rebecca's, like makes Jeremy's character look like my character. It's like the difference between like my character and Jeremy's character is Jeremy's character and Rebecca's character.
Yeah.
It's the best way to describe it. It's
Yeah.
visceral.
I look like I'm not from the setting at all.
For my character,
It's great.
I think it's a minor spoiler, but I don't care for the people that are playing. I just said to her, I was like, I need you to make Spork athletic and young. And that was
You
the
did.
base.
That kind of worked. You did.
It did.
That's gonna bother me. Things aren't smoke. 1, 2, 3.
The great thing about Spork is now he's ascended beyond the game. Now he's always going to be in every
He's just
campaign in some way.
He's just a goddamn, like, Xander, like, again. Just everything.
Yeah, I hate to bring this up for anyone else, but is the hero there off-center for anyone else?
Which one?
Is the hero there off-center for anyone else?
Oh,
you
just
can
expand it
you
out.
can expand it outwards, but yeah.
It is off-center, actually, you're right. Yeah.
It is off-center no matter
Oh,
what.
It's
it
because
totally
of-
is.
It's because
Oh.
of the circle on the far right, which, yeah.
No, it's fine for me.
Yeah, like if you drag it out a bit, it looks fun.
Yeah, I suppose it's far enough you don't notice it, but
We're,
Oh,
we're
if
talking about, like,
anything,
the center
It's a bit
point of,
too
like-
far left. There's more blocks to the right than the left side.
yeah, I'm trying to line up the two line edges of like Hugin and Terra.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Alright then. I just need to ask one question to Darian. And then we can get going.
I know the question is, I don't have mouthful of ice cream. Fuck.
Interesting.
Alright, again. As you all get up for the third day of travel, you know that you're gonna travel for a couple hours tomorrow anyway. You're not gonna make it there unless things go extraordinarily well. So who knows if you'll be able to do that given the luck that's been provided. However, much like the day before, there's not much to do with travel, as it's very steady and so forth. You see a number of wondrous things, sort of jumping in and out of the grass, which has gotten shorter as you're getting more further up. As you're sort of reaching around this area, off in the distance, you can see this large mountain much closer, and large amounts of frostfall are there. But it's not close enough for you to see anything much past other than there is a mountain a few days to your west. East even. Yeah. And
West
as...
east.
and as you're traveling past, it's got a nice sort of cool breeze coming along with a decent heat from the sky above. And as you all take like a 10-minute break or so, you usually take breaks to just rest, relax, not so you're not traveling the entire time. It's sort of perfect, like, chill weather. Everyone is... The journey's been difficult, especially after yesterday. Though you're not feeling truly exhausted, the events were exhausting. And as you all rest, you all inexplicably, just the weather is right, the breeze is right, the tiredness of everyone is right, and you all succumb slightly to just a mini nap. You all briefly close your eyes, those who are even diligent of trying to like stay awake in case of looking out. They're just also, everything is perfect for a quick shut-eye. We'll have everyone roll a perception check.
Oh no.
The air's not poisonous, right?
No.
That's a
That'd
19.
be another check right now.
Yeah, if it is poisonous, I have advantage.
I get inspiration.
That's 21. I'm really good at seeing today.
Just need one from Hugananan.
Okay. Perception, I shall do. I will roll the perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone but Hugan and Arkva, as you all waking up, you all hear movement around you suddenly appear and stop, and it's enough to like immediately arouse you. It's still shocking as you found like a small little area, like one tree or two that a bunch of you are sort of leaning up against. As you all quickly open your eyes to the movement after like sleeping for maybe about 10-15 minutes, you are surrounded as if you're in a grove by trees on the outline. Everyone but Arkva and Hugan immediately like, oh, okay, well, interesting. The other two have not been roused, despite what looks like a forest sort of surrounding your group.
Okay.
You're even still.
Great.
Yeah. Wait, does this count as being surprised?
I mean,
No
quite how
threats.
this works. It's not combat.
No threats have been given. If there was a surprised condition laid on the party, only Arkva would have it technically. But
Okay.
like it's just this happened and you weren't aware of it.
Who hasn't been woken up yet?
Arkva and Hugan are sort of they're not
Oh,
like
okay.
they weren't receptive to the noise and
Yep.
immediately.
Okay.
Just shake him up.
Yeah, I'd go over to Hugo and just sort of like lightly shake his shoulder. Sorry.
Just gonna lightly kick Akba's shoulder.
Look, there's a bunch of trees around us.
Just
Nice.
lightly grab Arkva by his mane
When
and
did
fucking
you
knee
learn
him
the
in the
high
jaw.
kick?
Yeah, it's just like elbow drop.
Just climb up the tree
Just go
and
like-
Batista bomb
He
him.
won't feel it.
Hey, question: Does
It's
that
a
trigger my feral instinct? Am I
Sure.
surprised?
What's the difference between a dome and a sub?
You're not surprised, as we said before. There's no surprise condition upon the party. It's just that this thing has happened. Nothing mechanically is in that regard has happened, but
It's just different.
yeah, you are surrounded by trees where you were not before.
Wake up! Wake up!
Will I wake up?
Sure, just
They-
get up.
They're not trees, they're just trees. Or is like hard to tell.
At this point, it just looks like a forest has showed up right in front of you.
Okay. We didn't sleep in a forest.
Well, no, I don't believe we did, but now we are.
We slept in a
So-
tree trunk.
Mila, the fact that we all fell asleep is not a good sign.
I might just sort of like move very carefully up to one of the trees and just cautiously do an investigate. Just to see, like, I'm assuming it's just a tree, but I wanna see if it's something else. Let's see if there's something going on. That's another nat 20. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight?
As you move forward to investigate the trees, you move towards them, and you notice, like, kind of in the center of this, like, grove of tree you're coming, there's, like, one tree that's, like, a bit bigger than the rest. You move in that direction, and as you do, all the trees on the sides start to, like, shake a little bit, and it's, like, rumbling, like going on, and then the one tree in the middle opens up 2 eyes on the front, and you see it's another tree end. Not as big as the other 2 ones you saw, and it goes, "Hey, what are you all doing here in my forest? Huh?"
We were just having a rest and woke up here and very sorry to intrude.
Huh,
We're a little
sleeping on
confused.
someone else's lawn? Seems a bit weird. Hmm?
I'm so sorry. We were a little lost, and we don't really have a place of our own in this area. I hope you forgive our rudeness. Like, I'm giving me all the charm I have.
Yeah.
The
He, like,
sweetness of charm.
Stands
Where
up out of the
did the
ground,
lawn-
pulls himself up to his full height. Still a bit smaller than the other 2 trees you saw. As he gets up, the trees around him all start to, like, pull themselves up as well. They don't have faces, they're just trees, but, like, kind of moving and stuff with them. He, like, steps forward kind of towards you, and they all kind of, like, step alongside him, like, matching his pace, sitting a little back as he goes,
I'll step up
falling
as
asleep
well.
in someone else's place. Sounds like a bit of compensation might be needed. Hmm?
Hang on a minute.
couple of
I
these-
don't.
Go on.
I was gonna say, you
Last I
first.
checked, you weren't here when we made camp, so I'm going to be honest here. You do not look like any sort of, how would you say, summer fae, or, lord of the Feywild. I am very highly inclined not to believe you on this claim.
He like, like starts laughing, looks over the trees start to shake and stuff in response, and he looks back at you and he's like, "Get a load of this shiny git." You think he's saying, "We don't look like we're from here? We don't look, yeah? The old trees not look the same to you? Huh?"
No, that
Yeah.
one's got a
Piece of
few
his
more.
eye.
Leans over.
That
You're
one's
looking
got a few
kind
more
of smaller
wrinkles.
than the other 2 we met yesterday.
Damn, sorry.
They were talking some mad shit
Ye-
though. Said this little scrapling was trying to make it big here. I'd have a word with them.
Sorry, eating food still. Yes. Scrappling. I'll have you know that I was only a sapling a few centuries ago. Me, I'm a real tree. You, though, you're just a little shiny rock.
Then?
I'm
Well-
bored of this one. Like, looks over at someone else. Someone else got something to speak up and say? Huh?
I'm gonna flip a silver piece a couple times, like that thumb thing, and then toss it at his eye.
What kind of compensation are you looking for should be the question.
He stops, looks around, turns around, puts his arms out. The trees are like all huddle in around him. And so you hear like a lot of shimming as the trees start shaking and stuff as they're having some potential discussion. You're not sure. They're just trees that are shaking. You don't actually hear any
2 or
words.
3 of them deliberately look like they like the rustling stops. They turn, they look at you, and they go back and start rustling again.
I'll be aware, for the people who are fey here, he is a tree ant. They're all just, the others are all just trees.
Trees,
Like, and there's
yep.
no other tree ants, it's just him.
Oh,
He turns back around and he goes,
Tall is he?
my boys here, they think the only right thing to do here is have you let me know what compensation should be done. This is my turf.
It's about
no,
what'd you say,
you
sir?
are.
10, 12 feet tall. Dimitri.
10, 12 feet. Okay, so he's double my height. Okay, got it.
No. They're right. You are right with this, and I think
You know
the
what?
best compensation that we can give them is for us to be on our way, and that way we don't have to bother you anymore. That's perfect, right? Out of
Seems
your hair?
fair.
You say you've been on your way, you're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. That way we're less annoyances to you. That's some compensation back to you. This conversation must be tiring.
Exactly. We are much punier and pathetic in your presence. I feel like it's not even worth your time dealing with us.
Like squints.
I'll do you one better. I'll give you a good name to my pop.
Like looks between you all, eyes really narrow. I'll say between Christy and Selena, one of you can make a persuasion with advantage.
Should I just be
Actually,
We're
no,
the
sorry.
same, aren't we?
Sorry, I should say.
What's my persuasion?
So Christine would make it flat. Selena would make it with advantage. If we did that way. So one of the two you picks. I wonder who you're gonna pick.
Yeah, I didn't know. Mine wasn't persuasion, but yeah, go off, Queen.
I was gonna assume you were deception.
Mine was just more just being a prick.
I don't know. I felt like it was. I thought you were like manipulating them. Well, if you're okay with it, I'll roll
Go for
it. And guidance. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me, AJ.
That's strike 3 or 3.
Cute,
Three
I
you're
know.
employed. You take 17,000 implosion damage, and Selena is
I'm
dead.
At least roll a d4 first, and then go to a d6 and then a d10.
Yeah,
Skip 8.
it's just I'm scared. AJ scares me.
I love making AJ mad with guidance. It's my favorite thing.
27.
All right. As you say this, kind of Selena, you're disappointed because you had the initial statement. This has all happened. Christine, you're bringing it up again, and he's looking between you like, yeah, that does sound about right, doesn't it? You should get out of here. In fact, you should get out of here as fast as you can. Run, little ones. As like he just steps aside, the trees like part between you. Is like, get moving. This is my land. And you be hearing anyone steps on my land, they gonna get turned into compost. He looks back at the trees. All the trees start
sure.
shaking. He looks at them. He looks away. They stop. Like,
Yep. Yeah, and I just start walking. I don't even I don't pick up my pace.
Can I make an insight check on this tree?
sure. What are you trying to insight on the tree?
Is he as old as he says he is?
You can make insight with disadvantage because it's a tree.
I think that's pretty easy.
You know what? I'll do disadvantage. That's no.
You know what? It's tree.
It's tree. He's acting like some young upstart to me. I was like, okay, he needs something to make him feel big. Okay, this is all right. Small.
As you pick up your things and you start to move past between the trees like don't crowd in around you. They open up to let you all pass, just letting you through. But you find that there's just a surprising amount of like shrubs a bit too close to the path that like would catch on your clothing and pull at it, or like roots that are exposed that you wouldn't be able to see beneath the undergrowth that would trip you up. And as you're moving forward between the trees, I want someone, I don't care who, because there's no role who fits this, but someone in the party has to make a nature check with disadvantage.
Only one.
I have
Only a
negative
single
in-
one.
I'll
I
do
mean,
it.
I can't. Okay.
Oh dear.
Either or.
I got a +1, guys.
It would have been the same.
It would have been a 4.
I have a +3, and I feel like
I will put my 5 points into this. Make it an even 10.
What were you saying, Tess?
I was gonna say I have a +3, so I feel like that would have been this much. It's fine.
Well, is 10.
Yeah.
Okay, checking your thing.
better. We're about to die. It's nice knowing you guys, actually.
I don't like the yeah, it's just
The silence, yeah. Listen, sounds good.
The timing.
Oh, this sounds great. Oh, we can just
Wait until I'm allowed to
continue
roll that
walking.
makeshift.
We're fine.
Silence
And
is
as
the
soon-
silence is the for golden, you know.
As you all start moving through the trees, like stumbling every so often from the hidden routes, moving forward. For those traveling, especially for Zaz and Terra, you know awakened trees. You know, treants sometimes have them around. They're not as intelligent. They're barely what you consider sentient, but they can do things. They're very clearly going out of their way to have this path open, but just be a bunch of dicks about it. As you realize, it's not just the trees that are awakened. Most of the shrubs and bushes here are also awakened. They're just being inconvenient, but they're letting you move through. As you continue journeying on, passing the area, eventually you look back in the direction of where the treant was, like someone does, and he's not even there anymore. He's gone off somewhere else. And you see like the trees like that you guys have already passed have like all left and like heading off in a direction as they're moving over, probably to find someone else to accost. Eventually you break free from this absolute cavalcade of like awakened trees and shrubbery and step out into the maybe midday, maybe evening. It does change air as you keep traveling on in the direction where you want to go, but the sheer amount of just avoiding the plants, stumbling, tripping, the tiring of having to march over uneven ground that should have been fine has made it all very tired as everyone from the sheer having to maneuver around the irritated and irritating plant life, you all gain a level of exhaustion that actually does stick this time.
aw, beans.
Damn, I couldn't trigger combat.
I would
was
love to
close.
trigger combat.
I did throw
I'll
them.
burn him.
They're keeping those coins. I don't care where they landed.
He noticed he just donk off his wood and he just didn't even notice.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
It's just silver coins.
I have
Would
a
be funny.
gun for every single plant-based creature we come across.
I was honestly waiting if you'd just be like, I'm sick of this thing, blight.
I was so close.
You blight, I burn.
I feel
Blight
like
and burn.
when I'm surprised that when he was like run, that people were just like, fuck this. But we didn't.
Also, I don't think
No.
any of you ran. Like, in my
No,
mind,
that's the point,
none of
like,
you
yeah.
walked.
We kinda just walked.
Yeah, it was like run. I was like, yeah, run. You know, I just start walking. Like I don't even like finish the whole run. No, I just cut myself off and just don't ignore him.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
if he
think
did
this-
the whole, run, bitch, I would have turned around and blooded him.
I feel like character-wise, like unless something's like actively like hurting and like not meaning, like completely meaning to do so to something, for the most part, Selena's going to try and diffuse the situation at first.
Getting
As
close.
the rest, I thought a few people that were pretty close to just swinging. As the rest of the day comes to a close, trudging on tired legs, you eventually make your way towards where evening would be. You're all pretty tired. You're only, from your estimates, a few hours out from where the city should be. But at this point, a few hours would push you past, the regular level of tiredness to sleep. So there's obviously the option if you want to try and force march and push it,
But you're
or if you just want to.
already got a level of exhaustion.
It's up to you.
I'd say we probably stay, rest, go into what we're going into as best as possible.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. Two will be a safe place to eventually rest, but we don't want to over push ourselves in the state we're already in.
Cool. In that case, I think you all set up camp for the night where you can find that it seems relatively safe. Like always, no long rest happens. You just go through to sleep for the night.
I will use my once a trip, since we're near the end anyway, to
Alright.
just try to do a camp master for survival.
Survival
Again,
check.
not that great. But at least I have ways to just retry. Where's my survival? There's my survival. Cool. I'll use the tides, and that will become a 14.
You have an inspo as well.
I do have an inspo. I'll use the inspo instead. Nah, I'll use the inspo.
Well, no, because you drop the second 13, so you drop that dice would go away, and you still keep
Yep.
the 4.
Do I? With inspo? I thought we'd just be rolling with
It's
advantage.
flat.
Hold on,
Because
let
it
me-
would just
let me check-
cancel out, so yeah.
Oh, what about both?
I mean, that's up to AJ to determine. Normally, any amount of positive cancel.
Yeah, I know.
Typically they don't- You know what?
Yeah.
I'll allow it. You can do both.
You allow it?
And it'll be 14.
Oh,
But,
man,
hey, you know
gracious
what?
GM.
What?
Roll on the table, because despite everything, you do not get the rest you deserve.
No, I don't know what the DC is. I'm just testing waters. 14. So yeah. Did he?
Yep.
Oh.
Akpo also got a 14 in his attempt.
We're not testing.
Oh, right. Because he got such a low die roll, I thought like it wasn't high enough no matter what. Okay, yeah, fair
See what
enough.
happens.
I need to actually remind myself where it is.
How dare you
And I
lose
need-
a fun
I
table.
know, it's been so long, and I'm just gonna just very quickly read one ability I have. Wherever that actually is, I don't know where that is.
We should upgrade
The
the
one
table, AJ. We should make it bigger.
Do I have to
Could.
say it
If you
beforehand,
wanted
or
to
do I
add
say
another
after?
50, we could.
You should. You can
God,
spend
we'd have to think so much.
before you know what the result is. You can spend 2.
We
Sure,
could do
I'll
it on
spend 2
the. We
swords.
could do it in the rework when we get around to them.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun. I am going to activate Unwinding Chaos.
Okay.
Spend 2 silks. I'm gonna roll twice, and I pick a number. So I am just gonna roll them in the tower, not tower. I'll roll the actual dice themselves, and I'll explain the effects afterwards. Okay.
2.
Okay.
You wanna go?
Are you fucking serious?
So
The
do
fuck,
you
Kay?
know, before you know
I don't
what
wanna talk to them.
You learn vaguely. Yeah, so
I already know what they do.
You can, I believe, 2 is.
Sin.
It's demonic
okay,
ancestry.
Yeah, so you can either become a devil, or you
Yep.
can have another question answered.
I got the question. It's not been that long since last time we had the whole fucking conversation.
I mean, that
No
was.
one wants
I
to talk
mean,
to them right now.
I mean, you know that it's been at least 40 days since you asked the last question.
Oh yeah, I know that. Wasn't
So-
it even like 50 or 60?
It's 60 actually.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
40 from the last, like, they knew before, but if you're keeping track, yeah, this is day
Yeah.
60 minutes.
This will be 70 actually. This rest.
Yeah. That's what I was at. I had 7.
670?
Yeah.
70 now. It's day 7.
Fuck that. I'm picking 2.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to them.
You see, as you,
What the fuck?
as after you rest, as you tried your best
It's
to
just
get
frustration.
Yeah, as like you think the perimeter's safe, you see as you wake up there are a couple of safety nets that you've set up that have been trampled on by creatures, not making this place as safe as you thought it would be. And before everyone else awakens, everyone else awakens to a taller, more succubus-looking Christine.
It's like that sort
What
of
is
like
this?
mini. Sorry.
No, you go.
I was gonna say it's like kind of like, sort of like mini frustrations all piling on over the last like couple of days, and it's just like nothing's going right, especially with like the campmaster stuff. Like trying to at least like make things like as easy for people as possible is like the one thing she used to like be somewhat okay with, because she's been on the road with people constantly changing. That's something she's all right at, but something just within the last like few days have just been ticking her off. Just how this place acts, how this place just moves. She hates it. And yeah, it just transforms into like sort of the end of that.
I feel like we've all seen it, and like not heaps, but enough that like it's a little bit of a surprise for Selena, but she sort of doesn't make a deal out of it. Doesn't want to make
We
a
meant
big
to be
deal out of
complaining?
it. You're just like, wow, hot.
She's
Face,
also just
face,
more
face,
prickly
face.
in this form. So like if anyone just approaches her, she just kind of has that look of what do you want? Like
He said what he said.
yeah. Oh no, Alcohol's the only one that gets the kind of like nicer, like softer look, because like it's a bit harder.
Keep my
And Selena's a
distance
different
like I always do.
Selena's a different look.
You know, like she knows her current position with you. She's keeping distance.
With with an unstable air as the party is continuing as they're walking, a couple hours later, off in the distance, Tara, you spot a location that is very familiar to you, and to other people it looks a bit weird. As you see what looks like both a blazing sun, you see what looks like the blazing sun covering like 80% of this one like small township that's out there, and off in like the furthest corner is a little bit of like falling snow that as soon as it lands it starts to immediately melt. To Tara, this is probably the worst you've this is the most imbalanced you've seen of this place in a while. But you are at the crossroads, and we would like for you to roll a d8 with a -2 for your arrival score.
Okie dokie. One.
Okay. I need everyone to roll
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Is this versus being charmed?
No.
No.
Imagine.
Okie dokie.
I'll use my inspiration, please.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that's charisma. Never mind. Mine.
Let's see what this looks like.
Subtract 5 from that. 21.
Good deal.
Oh, this would be great.
Gain inspiration, Christine.
Yeah, I can do it again now. I can do both.
So that's 20.
I'm not gonna use tides on this.
Selena 13, 20, 21.
I think this would be funny.
23. Alright, Christine and Selena, you both gain 2 points of Fey exposure.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
no! Oh no! I've got 3 now, don't I?
Yeah.
Wait, you were.
What's your
making-
wisdom modifier? Oh, what's your wisdom number? What's your wisdom total?
My wisdom's 13.
Wait, were people adding 5 to their stuff?
Because
they
I'm
should
doing
be
that with the
adding
travel
5.
stuff.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to make a note
write
somewhere.
this down. Yeah, same. I
Okay,
was just
note.
thinking that. I don't
I'm
have a
doing
note.
on the notes
so-
section of the character sheet.
Yeah, so Selena and Christine add 2. Everyone else adds 1.
Do I not get
yes.
extra just for rolling a 1?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so I
You're
got
lucky.
1 at the start,
Yep, so you're at
and
3.
now I have 1.
So,
I got 2, so I'm
Hugin's
at
got
3.
2,
Shit.
Hugo and Christina got 2, Selena's got 3. And
What
everyone
if
else
my
got
wisdom-
1.
What if my wisdom modifier is +1?
No, it's your wisdom score.
Okay, it's 12.
As you are all horribly tired, this event and these travels have been rough. You thought it was going to be a simple draw. The first day seemed like it went well, but everything else sort of just toppled on top of one another towards the latter half. And as you arrive at the crossroads, you are not feeling the best.
The crossroads is it's a like literally quite like basically it's a township fitting in here. It's set up in almost like a ring-like array around this like central, what looks like large amphitheater that's in place, which you see banners hanging on different areas that Zaz and Terry, you guys immediately recognize as the banners of the summer and winter courts around the amphitheater on opposite sides. But it just looks like a regular town in the middle of this forest in the Feywild to everyone else. There's places to stay, there's like places to get food, there's shops, there's like inns and taverns, and there's a lot of like just regular amenities here. It's the strangely the most normal place that you could imagine in the middle of the Feywild.
Hera looks
Estimating
like a
it.
mixture of excited and happy, but also there's a bit of sadness and concern that kind of crosses her features at the imbalance of the place currently. But she just kind of strides in like she's been here a million times, almost even forgetting to gesture the party along with her.
So when you say we're just like, it just feels like exhaustion at the moment, like just worn down.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, you just feel like weary to the bone.
Yeah. It's just quiet, just kind of like trying like one foot in front of the other, sort of desperately.
As you're all arriving in town, like it's pretty early in the day. Like this isn't like the first you woke up, you had something to eat, you started walking within the first 2 or 3 hours you're here. So you're arriving like a little bit before midday, and you can all see that in the central amphitheater there are these two like large groups of like Fae standing opposite each other. You've seen a few, Fae here and there, elves, different creatures, Ladron. But here you see, standing on one side with the banners of the Summer Court, as Terry, you can point out to people easily. There's a good like 15 to 20, all very similar in appearance, like elves and Eladrin, all standing just like very resolutely, like some of them arms crossed, some looking honestly rather bored. And opposite them are about 10 to 15 more blue, like pale skinned, also elves and Eladrin. One of them down on the central floor is like proclaiming out, being like, and the most recent pledge we have, if you will accept it, the Winter Court yet again pleads for aid from the Summer Court. If you do this, if you please accept, provide us support to return to us spark our treasure that we're desperately seeking. If you return it, we will not claim any of our old lands. You can keep them. We will stay down at the Winter Castle, and we will regrow from there. Once we have our treasure, everything will be right again. You can keep all of our old lands. We'll even help you install your own power centers so they can be definitely brought under the Summer Court's reign. Please, the Winter Court begs you for aid to honor the treaty we've had for so long.
The deal
Summer Court.
is...
Yeah.
The deal has been broached many times, and you are... This does seem that's something that our Lord would like, but we will have to see what the new Phoenix would want with this land, and frankly, I don't believe he'll accept this deal. But, as is tradition, we will ask and reconvene at an early opportunity.
Ask and reconvene. We've been asking and reconvening for years. Why don't you just tell us what you want from us to earn this benefit? Just get the Phoenix to tell us what he wants, and we will provide it if we can.
Well, we'll see what he wants, and hopefully in our next arrangement, we can provide some solid answers to that question.
And you see like all the Winter Court people like shuffle about, they're all shaking. And shaking their heads, the clear air of annoyance, frustration, stuff on them. The Summer Court dignitaries just like pack up their things and leave. But don't even wait for a dismissal or anything. They just walk on back to what looks like this large standing building. Better term would be like an embassy almost in this area, as the Winter Court wants to talk amongst themselves. Tara, you've been here a few times before. This is not inconsistent. The terms have become even more ridiculous, but still, the Summer, it seems like your father has no intention on holding their end of the deal. Over and over again, you've seen this play out, but many times you spent time here. The thing that does stand out to you, though, Tara, is as you see the group walking away, one of the people, the back of the group of the Winter Court dignitaries, as they're walking off, you see Enrala wearing some of the most probably fanciest clothing you've ever seen, but still moving with that same tired, like dismissive attitude the rest of this Winter Court people are moving off with.
Is she like away from the others, or she's still pretty close to like the others?
She's with the dignitaries, but she's like at the back of the group.
Tara will straight up run up and kind of tap
What the?
Wow.
Did she just get? Oh wow!
Did she just DC?
He's offline.
Oh no,
Oh,
she's
she's back?
back. She's back.
Mim?
Hello?
What
Hello?
happened?
Computer have a.
I don't know. My Discord just completely disconnected.
You got combo.
Yeah, you were
Terrible
offline.
to-do.
You got
That's wrong.
comboed.
You front up and
Did what I
disconnect.
say even go through? Because I spoke and
said
then immediately
tackle.
after I finished speaking, it just went goodbye.
I heard
You cut off
legitimately
after
half.
run up.
Yeah, I heard run up and then it broke right there.
I heard tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Because I didn't lose like full internet connection. It was just Discord that just randomly fully disconnected. Right, well, yeah, no, Tara, like, completely forgetting the others behind her, when she sees Enrala, she just full-on sprints over and, like, tackles her with a hug.
Excuse me, would you kind... Oh, Tara. Hi.
She just has, like, a huge grin on her face, and she quickly gets up and pulls Enrala up with her. It's been a really, really long time.
Has, as she also returns a hug back to you, though it is a little bit stiff. How have you been?
Busy. Really, really busy. What about you? Things don't seem to be looking so good here.
No, nothing's working. The deal's constantly falling through. The summer court's not even willing to negotiate, with giving up everything. As everyone sort of... Is anyone going to follow? Or...
Yeah.
Slowly. She's low energy. She's
Like
moving
this is
ahead.
a completely normal place, just gotta follow up at an average pace.
As you approach, you see what looks like a winter legend. Very pale blue skin, followed by sort of white, short haircut, sort of flat hair. Wearing like one of the more ornate, dignitary-ish clothes you could wear. Nothing like super exotic. Something very formal. Having like a small piece of jewelry clipped onto her lapel. It's actually two pieces of jewelry clipped into the same side. As she's probably taller than Tara, just a little bit, but a young Eladrin lady. Yeah, your father's not even considering everything. We've given up everything that we've lost can be his just to get the treasure back, and that doesn't seem to be enough. Like, it's bad. We've chosen people to go look into the mountains to find it. Alkia's there as well.
She frowns a little hearing that. Goes, do you think maybe if I talk to him, maybe I could change his mind, or do something?
So I'm just writing this down for people. I mean, you could try, but you've tried before for Havas, right? And doesn't seem to have done anything.
Maybe if I do it again, maybe if maybe if I'm more consistent or louder, or I don't know.
If you want to give it a go ahead, but at this point, I'm not even worried if he says no anymore. I'm just worried that everyone that went's gonna come back, because no one has.
Might I interrupt this tense reunion?
Oh, hello, I am Enrala of the Winter Court.
Nice to meet you. We're traveling companions and friends of that one, Tara. I am Akva.
She gives a bow.
Might I ask,
Go ahead.
If one side is not willing to give leeway, why is the other even offering to try and give leeway?
Because we have nothing. Our lands and power were taken from us. We have nothing to tribute except the things that we've lost.
And this supposed mountain. I don't know the Feywilds very well. This supposed mountain. What sort of, let's say, strength of creature has gone in there and not returned? Are we talking like Arcfey? Are we talking like screeching dog creatures?
There are not many Arcfey. Even our one was killed long ago. That's how we lost everything. No other Arcfey seems to be willing to help us out. So I don't think it's a matter of their strength. The threat on the mountain is much less powerful than an Arcfey, but it's still incredibly powerful.
Right. Well, we'll come back to that topic. We're all very tired. Tara, do you want us to give you a bit more of a moment? Can I call the others a bit closer?
No, alright, and rather, these are the, I've been in the other place, and I've been traveling with, these people. She just kind of gestures to the group. Don't talk to the short red one, the one that's not a lizard. He's stupid and he says mean stuff about us. The other red one's fine, he also from here.
You can probably ignore the redhead.
But okay.
You'll get
Pleasure.
used to it.
Just sort of questions that Hugin, like, oh, okay, in a sort of, oh, that's a hobgoblin, but one I've never seen before sort of way. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, all of you. If you're all weary, please don't wait up for me. We can talk later. I'll be here until the response comes back from the summer court.
Tara kind of just nods a little solemnly. I'll,
Is the spot taken?
I'll find you later.
If you want. She sort of gives a very defeatist smile, like, not that you're asking about that, but just like the events of today and however long this has been
Yeah.
wrecked her.
Tara very quickly gives like another like really tight hug before just kind of giving her a little wave and a bit of a sad smile.
She bows and like returns the hug. Yeah, and then she goes on the way to where the Winter Court have their lodgings. And you guys are sort of left here in the empty amphitheater.
Oh, are we going to also find a spot? Tara, would you like to show us around?
Tara doesn't respond. She's just kind of watching after Enrala with like probably the most pained face you've ever seen on her.
You okay?
What? Sorry? What? Oh, right, lodging. This way.
Tara,
Huh? Yeah,
are you okay?
I'm okay. I am. Let's see. How very much totally okay am I? Come on. Button press. Okay, it clicked twice.
You have exhaustion, that's why.
I may regret to say this, but if we can get a better understanding of what's going on here, and we can find a way to make it quick, we can maybe help resolve the problem. Help your friend out.
This is a very long-standing issue. This is an issue that's probably been going on before, like Terra was even like ever existed here. I imagine.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
an
this-
outsider can make a difference.
This issue is older than I am. My dad won't even listen to me about it.
I'm so tired that I can't believe you've deceived me with a 9. She's just like, okay, we need to sleep. I need to sit somewhere.
Terra will take the group to one of the rest places, or somewhere where they can rest up properly.
Yeah, as you do, you find some moderately, like nothing here is like squalid in terms of like service. The minimum is moderate dwellings. There are a couple of like fancy places which are similar to prices to before. But let me just get my thing open to quickly get how much that costs. But they're all standard pricing. It's not a tourist destination, so they're not going to have any slight upcharge in their pricing. So I'll find the number and I'll tell you how much it costs in a second. But yeah, you just find there's plenty of places to eat and plenty of places to sleep. Places to do both. There are a few stores here as well, but this area seems like much exists here for like codependence between the two courts. And while there are like some places for the general outsider to come through, it's very much designed for this stuff like here. So it will be 1 gold per person per minimum, or 4 gold per person at maximum.
I'm gonna pay.
Considering our exhaustion, I say we probably go for the more expensive one.
Already done.
Yeah, Aqua just spent 30 gold.
3.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
That'll do it.
He likes doing that.
I'll say, well, like, they're like mainly here. It seems to be for the dignitaries. Like, there are still places for everyone else. They said, and you see like some of the summer court ones. They've gone back to their own area. They've like gotten out of their fancier clothing, come back out into like just to like the regular town. And these individuals clearly must be some level of importance, because you see like one come out and like 5 or 6 like other Eladrin like flock to them and start like simpering at them. And to Selena specifically, you see this acts as like it's the kind of thing of people simpering after like minor nobles or even just like nobles in the hopes of like rising themselves up in standing in like in society. As you watch like the summer fae like stepping out into the thing, you just see crowds of people here doing the same to each individual group. As you can tell, the majority of people in this town probably stay here specifically in hopes to rise themselves up in social standing through
And
acts or marriage or something.
very much in like the different things you see, like the summer court people, as Darren said, they've all come, like they've gone inside, they've gone out of like their stuffier clothes and put in themselves more relaxing, and they've come out, and while there are people like trying to talk to them, all these nobles that are there are like talking to each other, like getting drinks given to them outside and having what generally seems like a good time in this section that's predominantly like very sunny. As all the winter court move into like their section, where it's still very sunny up until like this one little section of the back that's all wintry, they don't come out at all.
I think the point of seeing that, like the people simpering at the dignitaries and whatever, like that would, it's a very like sore spot. It's a very leaves a very sour taste in her mouth, as she's sort of just exhausted, and the last thing that she needs now is a reminder of just like more of the corruption that's kind of mirroring this place, to like the world that she knows. Just one foot in front of the other, just wants to get somewhere where she can just sleep, not think anymore.
Yeah.
But you do have the most of the day ahead of you, but you are all exhausted. Is anyone planning on doing anything other than trying to get some rest?
It to
Will
be easy.
Information
Yeah.
is.
I was gonna see if anyone in this place has maybe, I don't know, a few tales, a book or something on just a bit of the history between these two, or maybe more argumenting factions. I need to breathe when I speak.
There's not any books about it, but if you want to talk to someone that seems like a bit more neutral, they're willing to talk. You learn that a couple centuries ago, the two biggest factions on this continent of the Feywild were the Summer Court and the Winter's Court, and an event happened. And as far as this person knows, something was stolen from the Winter Court, and their land and their influence on the Feywild began to shrink. And they've been asking the Summer Court for assistance in recovering what they've lost. And this has been going on, as I said, for like centuries. It's been longer than Terra's been alive, and there just hasn't been a change, and the former Winter Court is a mere fraction of what it is before, once holding like very large significant amount of land. They really only have a castle now.
I'm guessing it's on the mountain?
No.
Oh. Sad times. Well, that's still useful information to know.
I really don't know what to do. No, I've got nothing at the moment.
Yeah, you guys came back horribly exhausted, tired to the bone, like feeling like the most minor amounts of off. Just saying, like, we're in town, it's time to have a good rest is not a surprising move.
I think that's
Yeah.
where Christine's mind is at the moment.
All I can think of.
Trying to remember the name of the time god. No, not the time one.
Time, fate, knowledge.
The one.
Latavian?
No. Well.
Labrana?
No, the names of the ones we spoke to. There was Labrana. There was.
Davian.
Davian.
That was Davian. Okay.
And then there
Yeah,
was
he's the
Fate.
time guy. Which I actually don't remember the name of.
No, that's fine. I'm just
They
considering
don't talk to me.
something stupid.
If you had a question for them, you could have said it earlier.
You know, let me check the specifications of the spell again.
Would have gotten you one free answer.
I already tried against the god, dude. I don't think it's gonna work.
As you,
It's like 5%.
as I think the general consensus here is resting at least for a bit. I'll apply the long rest while people consider other
Yep.
things.
I'm gonna just write this out. Give me a moment.
God, yeah, I think for like, because we would have arrived pretty early. Like, once we found a place and just like have kind of settled into something specific. Yeah, I think it's mostly just sort of trying to remove that exhaustion, but I guess in an aspect as well, it's just keeping an eye on Terra and how she's doing. Like, you know, from like the side, like not approaching per se, but just her usual, Christine's usual sort of worry from the sideline, but not really showing it.
Sorry, Mim was responding to messages from me, so you have to probably repeat that to her.
Yeah, sorry,
it's
sorry.
sort of- No, I was just, it's not really something that like she has to intervene too much with, but it's like upon like finding a place to sort of like settle, like sort of get rid of that like exhaustion that's been building up through the trip. It's part that, but also part like more on the side, like just trying to keep somewhat of an eye on Tara, just to see how she's doing. Like it's not like an active like approach-esque thing, because that's just not how Christine works, but just on the outskirts, just trying to make sure like you're at least resting, you're able to just kind of
Tara would definitely be
Yeah.
jittery and quiet going up to the place, and like after rooms are gotten, she would just retire to her room on her own quietly. Just doesn't seem to be coming out.
I think after a bit then I would want to approach her room. Whether or not you might have disappeared within like 2 hours, let's say, that's when Christine will probably try to approach you if you're still there.
In the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Tara. She'll just be kind of laying down in the bed, just
Yeah.
messing around with Mr. Squiggles. Like, she's relaxing to kind of rest, but she can't seem to, like, properly go to sleep.
It's just like a gentle knock on the door. Is it alright if I can come in for a moment?
She'll get, like, a very kind of half-hearted, quiet, just small yes response.
She'll enter in, like, close the door behind, like, gently. Nothing, like, sort of major in her movements, like, all slow. Sort of moves to, like, where you roughly are. And I imagine, like, you said you're on the bed, so she probably just sort of sits, like, down, leans, like,
With
against the
Christine
bed.
coming in, you will notice she is currently in her changeling form. She's not in the typical tiefling form. And with Christine coming in, she kind of sits up cross-legged on the bed, pulls Mr. Squiggles into her lap. But she's not looking at Christine. She's just looking at Mr. Squiggles, just kind of playing around with his paws a little.
And in a sense, I imagine, like, Christine finds herself just sort of moving towards, like, in a similar aspect, like, ends up in a position where she's not, like, entirely looking at you. Like, she's, like, leaning back against the bed, like, partially, like, leaning over to look at you when she speaks to you. But, like, it's that kind of not... Yeah, same thing. It's just, like, not sure how to really do some of this stuff. And yeah, she just sort of takes a seat. Probably a few beats of silence pass. Then she'll, like, turn to you in your direction. Are you doing alright? You don't need to talk about it, but I still...
This stuff is nothing new. It's been going on before I was even here. But she looks like she's searching for words, but she's not the smartest person out there. So she just kind of puffs up her cheeks like a child and just lets out a long sigh. And just goes, I can't help, and I want to help. And there's people here I care about who I want to help. And now one of those people is in the bad place. And Rala's alone, and I don't know what to do. Because I've tried to talk to Papa, and Papa won't listen.
Well, to me, it sounds like you already have an idea. You said you wanted to help, yes?
Yeah, but I've tried, and Papa won't listen. And it's not like I can go up to the mountain on my own and fix stuff. I'm one person.
Do you need to go on your own? Is that something that has to happen?
She She goes to speak and then she stops. She closes her mouth and she just kind of like stares very intently and then looks up at Christine and goes, "Oh, I'm not alone this time."
Just nods.
Do you think the others would do it though? I mean, it's dangerous up there. It's not safe. It's bad. It's bad up there. Like I don't know if it's even bad for us.
Most of
Even
them
though,
would throw themselves into a vortex just because someone slipped.
I mean,
I think it will be fine.
not wrong.
Look, honestly, just like has a pause. They seemed like they mattered a lot to you.
Kind of, she nods a little.
I feel like at least I can help you help them in a way. Even though I'm not really the best at sort of saying it, but in a way, we can help you.
She's quiet for a bit. She's kind of, she looks in thought.
The whole time, like,
Cheers.
she's not properly looking directly at you. She's just kind of maybe a little bit like awkward, slight fidget, but yeah, just kind of trying to appear like she knows what she's trying to say.
Maybe we talk to Unrala about it, because she'll know more. She might tell us not to, but if she tells us not to, we could do it anyway.
I don't think no matter what someone says it was going to stop. If she says that someone's in danger, then someone's in danger that matters. We need to go get them. That's just how it is. And then she kind of like turns, like properly sort of look to you. I mean, that's how you would do with family, yes?
The kind of pained, sad look on her face just definitely fades away, and a warm smile kind of makes its way to her face. She does like a little excited nod.
And there's like a nod with a small little smile on Christine as well. Then I'm sure it won't be too hard to convince the others. Even if one of them says no, they'll join anyway.
Mhm.
Trust me, they don't want to be separated from each other for more than 2 minutes. None of them do,
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
I'm convinced there's a secret love story going on between your cat and the red man, and they just won't admit it.
She's just like a little bit caught off on that. Like she just hasn't really like kind of thought of that as a thing. Sure, okay. Not what I meant. And I don't know if the heart's exactly in the right place. But we'll say
Kinda
close
has
enough.
like a dumb look on her face.
Oh, bless your heart. Sure. Either way, we'll be fine. We've got each other's backs. And even though a detour is still a detour, you've done so much for everyone else. Seriously. For no real benefit of your own. For no gain, honestly. In fact, when I saw that you had someone you knew very well, I was actually surprised, because it made me wonder why you kind of actually been putting that much time to us. I feel like we're not really the ones that deserve that, in a way. Not us, as the group we are.
Kind of shrugs a little and goes, I mean, some of you are good family too.
She smiles, but she tries to hide it. Just nods.
Without any warning, Mr. Squiggles gets pushed off her lap and she lunges forward and hugs Christine. Real, like, bear hug tight.
Probably extremely tight considering she's not that strong. Like, Christine's not strong to like break out of anything.
Tara at least has butt strength.
Yeah. At first it's like that little bit like awkward where she's like caught off guard. Like a little bit of like the senses of like something's happening, be prepared, kind of like tense. But then it just kind of like relaxes properly with it. It's still awkward in like the return, but it's like it's probably like the small bits of partial genuine that you see from her like sort of seeping through the exterior she puts on.
Tara just still has that big warm smile on her face and goes, "Alright, we have a plan now. You should probably sleep before we all fall over and die from exhaustion, because I think that's honestly about to happen."
Trying my best to figure out what to do. But yes, sleep is probably a good idea. You okay now?
Much better than I was thinking.
Like a genuine small smile from that. Just like, good. And just sort of nods, gets up, starts to move, just looks a bit back, just to make sure once again that, yeah, you're fine. Like, sort of look, and just when she sort of sees that you're like still got that smile, she just sort of relaxes a bit and just sort of moves out. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell, like, through her movement, she's like more relaxed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll go to retire. That's me.
Okay. Are you sending a message before or after the long rest?
So that would be technically before, so it can go on cooldown. Yeah, and then I gotta wait 24 hours before I can continue that. Well, however 24 hours works here.
At which point you send your message to Azeroth, to which he replies, "Oh, that's a very non-specific question. Summer and winter missing item. Can you give me some more details so I can give you a more..."
Mm-hmm.
You should learn sending, buddy.
Oh my god.
And you're gonna teach me?
I could try.
Yeah, you could.
We can unlock some cleric points.
1 second. I need to check if a class on sending.
And then, yeah, unless anyone says otherwise, the long rest happens. It's still the same day, as it's merely just nighttime now. Unless you want to sleep into the next day, then you're allowed to. But the standard typical 8 hours of long resting have brought you into sort of 8, 9 p.m. territory.
Yep.
If time worked that way. Because it's still rather sunny outside.
Great.
Yeah, in fact, half the sun has not moved.
No, I think it's like 8 or 9.
Day 8?
Buddy. Yeah.
This is day 7.8 right now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we are...
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. I'm off that one. My bad.
Yeah, I thought we arrived on 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You arrived on what will be 8 in a couple hours.
Okay. Cool.
That allows me to correct something.
I'm bad at keeping track of time, apparently.
Given you're all well rested, the long rest has happened, the exhaustion is gone. It is evening, but is there anything people want to do, or are we going to just roll through all the way to morning?
I want to find Tara. Actually, I have a question for Tara. Is Tara awake?
Concern, what time? Is this like after like the normal rest?
Yeah.
After the long
Yeah,
rest.
for the long rest, yeah.
Tara may still be asleep, but you don't know because she's still in her room.
Okay, I will do what I'm assuming is your room, do a quiet knock on it, well, gentle knock. I'm not gonna bang on it.
Gentle Knock gets no response.
I have a strange question for you. If you have a moment.
There's still no response. You can take it as you might need to be louder, or she might just, yeah.
Is the door locked?
No, I don't think Christine would have locked it, and Tara didn't get up and lock it afterwards, so it would be
I wouldn't have
unlocked.
been able to.
It'll be like that slight peek open where it's just like a further check. It's like, are you awake?
What he would see is, again, Tara still in changeling form. Probably the second time you've ever seen it. Curled up like a cat on top of the bed, with Mr. Squiggles, like, in the middle.
Does the cat notice me?
Mr. Squiggles notice everything.
Cool. I quickly pull out a page and just scribble something down. And sort of gesture for the cat to hold it.
You want to give the paper to the creature that is on fire.
I will leave it under the door. It goes under the door. Hang it on your side of the door without actually coming in fully. It's just like a. Bleh. I leave enough room on the paper that I can pierce it over the handle. I will DM you the message.
Okey-dokey. Oh, whoa. Fancy secret stuff.
I think similar to Tara, Selena would have just gone straight to her room, and not coming up.
Fair enough. Anyone? Anyone else? Or jump till morning?
I would like to try gather people, I think, and we'll discuss what to do. But I'm not sure if I'd rather do it now. No, I won't do it now because we're always on a timer.
Okay.
So yeah, Christine would probably just go through one by one, trying to see if people are there to chat.
Are you waking
Just
Tara
gonna
up?
be wandering around after that.
No, I imagine start off. I don't know, start off with Zaz, see if he's there in the first place.
See if he what?
See if he's there in the first place.
Yeah, he's there.
Just a knock on your door, and not even a second later, it's just Christine's voice. It's like, I want to try to gather people to discuss on what we are doing next. If you got time, please just try to meet the rest of us.
That doesn't sound
sa-
interesting.
Yeah. Same sort of response to for Hugo as well, similar, some knock, same line.
Zaz pretty much
Imagine-
immediately gets up and goes down.
I imagine Akvor is already at the door, or something, with Terra, so I'd probably leave that for a moment, and then I'd probably go to Selena's door. Probably, unlike the rest, I think it's a moment of just trying to think of how exactly to say what she wants to say, but still eventually just sort of knocks on the door. Actually waits before saying something this time.
How am I the next day?
It's a great question.
This is still
That's-
the night, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is the 8 p.m.
This
after
is
the long rest.
This is after the long
So
rest.
it's okay. So after this long rest, is this bone tired feeling that we had before have gone away, or is it just the same?
Your exhaustion's fled, You still feel downtrodden, like you could do with more rest. But yeah, like your exhaustion's faded. The overall sour note that the journey ended on is probably still a little bit prevalent, but it's not heavily weighing on your mind.
Okay, cool. Just trying to get a beat on like that sort of thing. Who is it?
It's Christine.
You hear like sort of get up, approaches the door, like it's just pretty quickly. Yes. What's
It's nothing major. I'm trying to gather people to see exactly what we are going to do next. Now that we're here, there might be a plan of divergence, and I want to make sure everyone's on the same page.
there is
Chisel this.
this look? Are you looking at her or are you looking away?
There's like moments where she tries, and then like the eyes just dart slightly, and then just kind of goes back. But she tries to put on the kind of like, I'm talking to someone. I'm talking to someone.
The brief glance that you get of her when you first come to the door is a look of concern and then like a look of hope. And the moment that you start saying like, okay, we need to get people together, it's like I don't think you need to insight that you can see like a very poorly concealed hurt, but like in a kind of not in like, oh, you don't want to talk to her, she's sad. It's like she was hoping that there was going to be something there, and now as she, it's like for a split second as she's just like, right, yes, let me just get my things, and just kind of brushes it off, sort of grabs what she needs to, and then like,
Oh god.
heads out with you.
Oh god. One sec. I need to think of something now.
Okay, you don't have to.
No, I'm having an internal struggle of like what she would do. Considering recent sort of things. Make a quick wisdom save. 14? That's enough. There's like a moment, like after you start to move, where she's like about to turn away and like just sort of go towards the rest. She stops, and like as you're sort of like getting things, she doesn't announce or anything. She just steps in and just closes the door behind her. I have a
stops and looks at you with like a look of concern.
She's got a look of like when there's just like something heavy just in the air that just sort of just like that kind of like suffocating feeling. She just sort of doesn't even like, at this point it's hard to look direct now. I have a feeling we need to talk.
You don't have to do this now.
How long do you want to keep going with this then?
I'm ready to talk whenever you're ready. You don't.
I don't know what to talk about. It's what does talking about it do? That's what
Nothing.
I thought. But then when you give me that look, I just feel like I'm
sorry.
No, don't you dare apologize. You're not the one who's actively ignoring the other. Okay? I'm sorry.
It's
I've
okay.
got nothing else to really. I could say so many things right now, and you'd probably believe it, but they'd all be lies.
I understand. It's not okay. Everything's not okay. But I'm not going to give in to him. We walked away from that place and he was in my head in an instant. I'm not going to let him in. Because I can still take this path the way I choose to do it. Regardless of what happens in the end, I'm not following what he tells me.
What is your end goal here?
I'm still trying to figure that out right now. But I don't want to give up. I'm doing everything in my power not to give up right now. I don't have a lot left. But I'm not going to let him in, because what he wants is just been fed it my entire life. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. But I just need to keep going. Do something.
You need to believe in
good.
yourself more.
I'm trying. This place is... I don't feel... I can't feel the connection properly anymore. It's like... so distant.
Tell me in your words, is that a good or a bad thing?
It's terrible. It was always there. And then after the accident, it was pain, but it was connection. It's like a friend who can always be there with you. And it's like she's been pulled away from me. And I tried to connect to whatever was in this place, but it's twisted and wrong, and it was trying to consume me. But I'm not going to give in.
Well, what's her response here?
I've been rattled and have been beaten down, as we have all been beaten down. But I gotta keep trying.
So running's not an option for you then?
Even if I ran, I feel like my father ran. He ran from his kingdom, in a sense. And now look at it.
That could have happened anyway. Like, we both know now who the caretaker is, what he was hiding. For all we know, running could have been the thing that has allowed us to be here now. And the more and more I'm here, the more I'm thinking it's a better idea.
Can't run. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep fighting. And I'll keep acting against. But it tells me I'll keep getting stronger. I'll harness the weave even more than I could possibly imagine. But I won't run.
am I to do while I sit and watch? What can I do to help? Because it looks to me, it just looks like you're hurting yourself more.
Live and believe in me.
Don't. You're acting like this is going to be an eventual goodbye. And I'm not taking that right now.
It's not something that I want to either. As long as you, regardless of anything, just believe in me and just live.
I will only do such things if you believe you live too. It's not a one-way street, and I refuse for it to be.
I'll keep working towards that. I haven't given up. I promise.
Oh, this feels so wrong. Can I make an insight check?
Go for it.
I'm just gonna press the button.
Understandable.
I
Man,
need
I'll
to know.
guidance you.
No, I don't know that.
She is not lying to you, because you can tell for this entire time in between the events that happened with the twins, or with one of the twins, and
Yep.
to this point, she has been. You can probably tell she's been hanging on by a thread. Like, there it is, like holding on to something, anything that can keep her going. And now, whilst you're talking to her, you can see that resolve build and that like strength of her character come back, as it's a case of she's actively trying to build herself back up again. She doesn't want to die, and she's still not accepting that completely. There's an inevitability point where it's like, maybe, but at the same time, she's not just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk into my death.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell she's still, like, when she says she's trying, she is truly trying against all the odds.
Yep. Oh, I need to think of my words carefully here. Sorry.
It's okay.
Going to the exhausties. In response to that, seeing that sort of little spark, I guess, flare a bit more. A bit of the exterior just sort of like cracks a bit. Vulnerability for sure. Then okay. I'll make sure that you make it out of this alive.
Thank you. But not at your own cost.
There's an uncomfortable pause.
I know what you're thinking. We share blood, all that. You have that side of the ancestry. Maybe we can turn the tables together, but you are not taking the fall. Please.
Okay. Okay. I won't take it in your stead. Because it will never happen to you. It won't happen.
I'll accept that for now. Normally, I'd probably say we take a bit more time, but you're right. We probably need to keep moving with this. If you want, you can talk to me about this later. You know, I'm always here to talk.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you for coming to me about this.
Yeah. It's all good. And she'll make the turn and start to move out to just make sure to kind of re-put on that lovely facade she loves using and get back to the rest of the group.
As you all eventually get into a section of this area of this inn that is for is just open up, you get some drinks to the table, and as the last one of you, whoever that is, takes their place at the table, before Christine can begin deliberation on what to do next, I think we'll call it there.
Cool.
Guys, we're not dead.
Not yet.
Hell yeah!
What if though?
Clap noise.
Welcome. Did you like our plant-themed journey with all plants?
It was pretty
Oops,
cool.
all
like-
plants.
This is gonna be us when we get back to the what's it called? Hang on. Where is that? Never mind. I can't find it. Oh well.
Never
One
mind.
eternity
Tears with my
later.
Feywild journey.
Everyone's feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
good.
feeling great, guys?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm a little annoyed by the dragon, but I mean that's my own fault for being vague.
I'm never gonna thank him for it, but it is because of Zad's push.
Whenever you said, I think it was to the conversation with Tara, they were like, I don't think anyone's going to travel alone anymore. I immediately tapped to Darian, Zaz, oh, can't wait to be alone from
Zaz
everyone
would.
for a while.
Oh, Zaz can. I wasn't including him. He can do what he wants.
Time to wander off on my own, son. Bye, everyone.
Go find a
Bye.
pumpkin, guys.
Hey, if he wants to go find a pumpkin, we can go find a pumpkin. I ain't gonna stop him. But he's...
I was
More
fine.
power to Zaz.
He was.
I
ultimately
kind of
fine.
believed you.
Like a lifetime supply of food each day.
It would have been really good if you found the pumpkin. You would have like gotten something. You have to find it next
We're gonna
time.
go on the pumpkin.
We got scars.
I don't feel like dealing with Cinderella in the Feywilds.
Do any of
Zazzarella.
our players have any fun things to announce? Stream-wise
I-
or other stuff-wise?
Yeah.
I mean, I have something
Uh,
coming up with Sam if you want to talk about it, Sam.
I'm getting a Terraria server going with the latest update. Gonna be a bit of a slower paced thing, still figuring out the rules that for anyone who will be playing on there has to follow, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Otherwise,
coming
I'm
up
still
in
just
the next week or so.
doing my usual Mondays at Divinities, Wednesdays. God, what am I doing on Wednesdays again? Right, Fallout New Vegas multiplayer. Yeah. And then Fridays are probably gonna turn into Terraria, it looks like, or whatever. But yeah, that's so kind of same old for me.
I have been playing a little bit of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We got Monoko. I like the boy. He's very nice. Streams are gonna be a bit sparse until I figure out definitively when stream days are. So, yeah.
Feel good, buddy.
Oh yeah. Not stream wise, but drawings are sort of a little bit more spread out at the moment, as I've been trying to sort of try my hand on a little bit of more, I guess like hang in your house for like middle class people who can afford art, sort of art. But I am still trying to post some of that, a little less interesting than my D&D stuff, but that's a thing.
Variety.
I need money, guys.
And I'm doing nothing. Just nothing.
Same.
Don't talk to me.
Oh, okay.
Well, what if I want to?
What about Darren?
Hey,
Did Darren commit yet?
You committed, buddy?
Waiting to a day to start streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's probably looking like it's
I'm
gonna be
proud of
probably gonna be Tuesdays because that's like one of the only days I have free consistently. But I need to lock that actually in.
The fact you want to like
That's how I ended up
use
on
your last
Tuesdays.
free day for streaming is you're insane.
I just like actually fucking finish some games I start and then never get around to.
You're kind of speaking a bit too close to my heart.
That's
Please move away.
exactly why I started streaming, was to be like,
I
I've
should
got
probably
all
do it
these
like
games.
that.
I've got these games I want to finish at some point. Let's at least give me a reason to play them.
Ah, I'm in the picture. Ah.
Stop
Hey,
bullying me! I'm in the
if,
picture.
Certainly won't complain if I have more people to raid into on, Tuesdays.
True. I'll just
Me.
bother Jesse instead.
Start
Jesse,
whenever
wanna
I
play a
get
game?
around to it. Never get around to it. I'm gonna start streaming. My first goal is to finish every FromSoft game that I own back to back, starting with Dark Souls 1. I wish I could do Demon Souls, but no. And then ending
If you
with.
die, you have to reset back to the first one.
No, I'm not doing that. I could probably do that with Dark Souls 1, but I'm not doing that with 2 or 3.
Free
I'll watch
has
that.
to be randomized.
It's like fucking.
I'll do it.
It's
I'll
like
follow you.
P-Chow's fucking.
Yeah.
His challenge that he just finished a couple months back, where he had to do all of the certain ROM hacks, guys, and every time he failed, he had to start from the start of the first ROM hack. Just
God.
that, but for the Dark Souls franchise.
Someone did it. Someone beat every Soulsborne game without dying, and if they died in any of them, they started from the first one, from Demon Souls again.
Oh,
But,
that's
saw that video.
filthy.
And the
Goal is to go Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, then Sekiro, and then Elden Ring.
It's a goal was to lose your fucking mind.
A good
Nice.
time.
Personally,
Bloodborne on PC.
Tuesdays is more Chrono Trigger. I honestly forgot where I am. I think I'm at least halfway through the game at this point, though. So that's fun. Wednesday is more Digimon Adventure PSP. I did forget to announce it. We have D&D back in the schedule on Wednesdays, so every other Wednesday is going to be either a late stream or a no stream. Last week was a no stream, cause I was EP. That was about it. But this week it might be. This week it might be later, as we started the second arc of Digimon Adventure. This is the slowest way to like watch the first anime. Obviously, you should just watch the like 20-hour show instead of the 60-hour game. But we'll talk about that later. As we enter the second arc, the continent continent of server, where the ultimate forms are going to start coming out soon. That'll be cool. Thursday, you can join me and a couple of these goobers here and Rebecca as we go through Terraria.
Fellow goober.
Fellow goober. Goofy, as it were.
Yeah?
We unexpectedly dealt with the Eye of Cthulhu last time. So we're up
Oops.
to Eater of Worlds.
Oh yeah, we fought a slime off stream as well.
Yeah, me and Kay
Whoops.
fucked up
fine.
King Slime by ourselves. We have a full set of ninja gear between the two of us.
It's fine. I don't mind.
But yeah, hopefully, I think
In the night.
there's a lot of there's an immediate speed and progress after Cthulhu, but I think it does slow down after after Ida for a second.
No.
But
No.
we'll be ready to do Ida and then maybe even Skeleton next week. But who knows?
Enough like
What
that.
is
We're
it?
doing B.
We can do B.
Got this.
Wanna go to the
big
dungeons
night.
so I can
Kill
get
me.
cookies?
We can go kill B. We can kill
We
B.
better be careful.
I need B.
I need to kill
I've
B.
committed. I've committed to gun, so I've got myself gun armor.
Oh, we really do need to kill B then.
Need to kill B.
Eat a beaver.
And then next Friday is going to be more Bioshock. I was there for I found out the cool twist for Bioshock last week. That was fun. As I said, I didn't feel like everything was right from the start, but I didn't expect that to be the twist. So it did get me.
I actually don't know it.
So yeah, I think I've got 2 streams left on that, judging by how many chapters left of the walkthrough I've got. I'm not using the walkthrough, I'm just using that as a guide to see how much game I've got left more than anything. But I use walkthroughs all the time, so I know if you don't accept that. But I'm telling you, I'm not cheating, I'm exploring.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's fine, you can not agree with anything.
Sure.
And then next Saturday is going to be, hopefully, bar nothing stopping us, the return of Guardians Rebirth. As that's also an interesting place where we need to continue from.
Oh yeah.
I have to talk to you about something, Kay. Actually,
No.
Gotta do stuff there. And then
I still need to finish my writing.
and we'll be back for this in 2 weeks' time on the 14th of. Well, we'll be there for Valentine's Day, or maybe not. Now that I hear that out loud, I guess that's up to Darian if we're there next week.
It's Valentine's Day. Come on.
Best way to do love is with
Just
D&D.
thinking about it.
I don't know what he wants to do, but we're definitely not.
Oh, it'd be kind of cute.
But we're also definitely not doing the 28th because that's my dad's birthday party, and I will be doing that there.
Holy
So
shit.
it's either a skip.
saying
We
that
might
very
be skipping a March. We might be skipping a March, baby.
Fuck me, we
You
might
mean in
be.
February? I'm skipping too much.
Skipping too much.
We
Yeah, we might be.
we might be skipping February in its entirety.
Whoops.
For echoes. Guardians should be fine, but for echoes,
Oopsies.
you guys might want to write down what you wanted to say so you don't forget.
I just want to talk about what Mib wanted to do.
I'll forget anyway.
Yeah, I'll forget anyway.
All
I don't
right,
even remember her name.
I've kept everyone here for a bit too long. We'll go
Sorry.
say goodbye. It's not your fault. It's my fault. Anyway, have a good week, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.